Impossible.
That's what you do. You're just a filthy liar.
No, I'm a clean liar.
Nope, you're a dirty, dirty liar.
No.
And just as I had when we finished the Waterdeep campaign, another bottle of sparkling cider to cheers Thoriak. One way or another. Unless you guys take a really long time, this will be the end of Thor.
That.
Can you? Okay, that was also right next to the fucking...
Heard each droplet just land in that glass.
Yeah, that was right next to the mouse, though. Or the mic. Not the mouse.
Harrison would beat you up for it.
Well, no, because I used the voice change. Like the last time, I used the voice changer so you guys could hear it. But when I have that on, it...
And then he call you a dirty PC user.
It doesn't mute it. That's the problem. There's no noise suppression like it is for everything else. Like now, and then if I go to standard, now you probably won't hear if I type. Probably.
I can still hear that.
Jesus.
Trying to mess with sound gates.
Well, because before, like I had it and it was perfect, and you guys couldn't hear shit. But now, apparently,
now we hear it all.
Once I did the voice changer and it made me like change a bunch of shit. I think that's the issue. Because I couldn't have any noise suppression on with the voice changer because it would fuck it all up. So.
Did you guys end up playing on Friday? Was that it? Saturday? Whatever day you asked us about?
I don't remember what day we played, but we did play. We're almost done.
Ooh.
So you got the last 2 stones, or did you go fight a devil?
The last 2 stones have been acquired, and we are storming the castle.
Now, because I saw a bunch of videos. Did I see it right that there is apparently a 99 DC on one of these fucking things?
Yes, and you auto roll a 20.
Oh, you auto roll, or you can only succeed with a 20?
Jeff rolled 2 20s with advantage. It
feels like it then yeah. I was like, because I just
assumed that was just natural rolling abilities.
I've only ever seen people roll natural 20s.
I think it's supposed to emphasize just like how much up Shit's Creek you are, and then it like forces a 20.
Yeah.
Did you guys go to the House of Hope?
Nah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we said fuck all that Orpheus nonsense.
Yeah. Word. I gotcha. I'm with you.
You get some pretty good stuff there.
We did not need pretty good stuff. We
already have so much loot. It's absurd. Like everything that we got from dealing with Orin, we just sent to camp because we were like, whatever.
I mean, I just like it because I got a killer amulet that raises Constitution to like 23, and then gloves or gauntlets that I think they're of Hill Giant. So.
Yeah, the best suit of armor in the game is in there.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What's it for?
It's Helldesk armor. It's heavy armor that one of the features is anyone is proficient with this.
Oh, apparently you get something like that if you kill what's his face.
Yep, that's the armor.
Demon. Oh, okay.
I do know that you can get gloves of soul catching, which is really good for a monk. Because your unarmed attacks do an additional 1d10 force. When you get an unarmed hit, you regain 10 hit points, and you can forego healing to gain advantage on attack rolls and saving throws up until the end of your next turn, and you get +2 to con.
Shit.
Know what we're doing on our playthrough?
A lot of stuff.
I would do this anyway because I want to get the amulet. Increase count to 23.
I gotta do that for mine because I'm a monk in my normal one.
We just gotta not kill Yerger when we go into the Temple of Shar because you can just recruit him right away. And then have him fight Raphael with you. Instead of having to roll DC 30 fucking persuasion shit.
That's easy.
I
right.
wonder. Got a 0.
Are we all ready?
Maybe.
Indeed. Whoa. They changed how a lot of this looks.
Yeah, I think I saw that. Oh yeah, Gauntlet of Hill Giant Strength. You get strength up to 23.
Fuck.
So that'd be helpful too.
My warlock has a charisma of 22 because of a hat.
Jesus.
That's dope.
Oh, Jeff, Tig and I also had a great idea.
I was joking
That
about it, but
really what eventually needs to happen is we all become warlocks in our normal D&D campaign, and Brody is our patron. And on top of giving us just a gobs amount of powers, he also feeds us, and that is our main source of fuel from him.
Mm-hmm. What does he get out of this?
us.
Our
He gets us. Or no. We'll give him a pay raise of
We
5
should just
gold.
hunt bugs and do whatever he says.
Yeah, that's true. We become
The rest of the
his.
campaign is just doing whatever he wants.
We
Got it.
become his bitches. That's what happens.
She'd be like, God, clean out the pots.
This new leg of mine is kind of sore. Come over here and be a footstool.
Kalia, it's dark in here. Light it up if I can't see.
If the food's right, I mean, you know.
Isn't that what
Okay.
marriage is, basically?
100%. 100%.
Yeah, why do you think Robin's there?
Yeah, because he feeds me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The food was right.
Food is the reason for all.
Just there for the drinks.
Okay, so last time, a lot happened last time. After finally finding Thoriak's family and mother Thyra, you then ventured deeper into the forest to a very lovely ruin. In attempt to bring back Tor, Thoriak's long lost brother. Upon going into the ruin, you discovered he is kind of twisted. He is with some, due to what happened to him during his capture and munching on various amounts of corpse rooms, he has been naturally twisted and mangled and just kind of overall uniquely altered, let's say. After some conversations, Tor gave Kalia what he hopes to be the very final corpse room. After returning to camp, you then discovered there was a way to possibly heal Tor of all of his ailments, and with some very fantastic survival rolls and some face plants into thankfully not fresh shit. You finally found everything you needed to find in order to craft, I don't know what I actually named it, a potion of ultimate something?
Cake of ultimate restoration.
Fuck yeah, see? I knew it ultimate.
Potion of Tor.
Potion, sure, that'll work too. And then you all went to sleep in, I guess, Thoriak. You were halfway up a tree with your mother curled underneath you. But you all got your long rests and you wake up. What do you all do with your day?
Fall out of a tree.
Gracefully, or you just fall?
Mm-hmm.
You just fall?
It's a veritable earthquake when he hits the ground.
How high up the tree are you?
Oh, it was only halfway, so 10, 15 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you fall. Do you attempt to be gracefully, or you just smack against the ground?
Got to make it look like it's not graceful, but still be controlled.
Roll
art.
dexterity. Yeah. So with your just waking up disheveled, kind of falling forward on what I'm assuming is a branch, after numerous twists and turns in the air, Superman style landing, and then getting up slowly, holding your knee as if it was ill-intended, but you ill-gracefully fall out of a tree. Okay, what are the other two doing?
How loud of a noise did that make?
It was not quiet.
Yeah, loud. Depending on how close you were to where he fell asleep, it would have been very loud. Otherwise, you would have just heard something fall. But, Thor, how heavy are you?
Yes.
The sound of virtually a boulder. Yeah. The sounding of a small tree falling in the forest that everyone could hear.
I'll just look towards Kalia and be like, Thor's awake.
I'm honestly surprised it took him till morning to fall out.
I'm not. It's always still morning.
But looking around the camp where you are, kind of the normal day to day like it was the day before. People are still, the pack is up and about, walking around. Thyra is walking back and forth, doing her rounds as she was before. And still that steady stream of wolves going into the forest and coming back, keeping the great campfire roaring. Sorry, Jeffrey, you were saying?
Thoriak just mumbles to himself. If there was no one around, nobody would have heard me fall.
I'm gonna go walk over to Thor.
Okay.
Morning, big guy.
Good morning, other smaller big guy.
Ready to go see Thor again?
I've been raring to go all night. It's time.
That's what I like to hear.
We have delivery and then beats down to deliver.
That's that's just our general plan.
No fires here.
Can't promise that.
Leans in closer.
Hey, Drolin's not here. It'll be fine.
That's actually true. Drolin always starts all the fires.
You started the first one. Or no, you started the second one.
Still, no. I helped start the second one.
Why hell?
He started that one first, actually. Because he threw that fireball first.
Oh, God.
And then the third one, he burned Kalia.
The Thoriak remembers Dralin turning Kalia into a little candle many times.
Yeah.
At least 4.
It's about that, yeah. The auditorium was not our fault.
Was good show, however. Acting was a little, but good show.
It's true. They could have done a little bit more work. All right. Gather everyone up.
Okay, so you were all up. I mean, from what we discussed, it sounds like your plan is to go off to Tor, and give him this cake. You see Thyra, Moro, Lyle walking around, or Moro and Frecky. Fuck, I forget which one of the 3 died.
You killed off Lyle.
Lyle's dead, yeah. It's like, I forget which one is dead. Yes, Frecky and Moro walking around doing their daily chores as well. Do you all sneak off?
No, we were gonna bring.
I think we were taking his mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try to sneak off with that.
Okay, so you'll I guess, walk over towards Thyra.
Mm-hmm. On the way, Grim is just, nope. Thoriak says, Grim, what do you want for breakfast? Berries or roast rabbit? You
Go
too,
with the-
Kalia.
I'll go with the rabbit.
I think I'll second the rabbit.
Thoriak will pull 2 rabbits out of the bag and just throw them at the fire. 27 seconds.
Yeah,
I cannot
very
count that high.
very, very quickly in this roaring mass of flames. These are they skinned or they are just fully furred rabbits just chucked in a roaring fire?
He probably would know to prepare them.
Okay. Then yes, very, very, very quick work. Probably not even 30 seconds there. Beautifully charred, although very bland and plain.
As soon as I
As
watch
they
him
are.
throw it in there, I'm like, how are you gonna get that back?
I just use mage hand. I'll just grab them.
It's his new invention called stick.
That works too.
Don't
You
you, have
know.
to don't you have to put the rabbits on the stick first?
Yeah, or after.
Just poke it.
It's like
That'd be good.
fetch, but with stick.
Okay. Well, I'll just mage hand it.
Okay. Then yes, you now both have. I guess Thor, did you only put in 2, one for each of them?
Correct.
There is now 2 very nicely charred, bland, plain rabbits.
How's it taste?
Bland.
Gamey.
It is
Hope it's
just
good or not.
no, it's just cooked meat. No seasoning. I mean, I don't how well do you think Thor
not
would have
juicy or
prepared
anything?
it? I mean, yeah, it is rabbit meat, but it is
Yeah.
not a broady prepared, perfectly
Well, I
seasoned
mean, I
and
wasn't
stuffed
expecting
rabbit.
that.
No, it is
Not
yeah,
that.
it is normal rabbit meat. It's but there's no seasoning on it. It's bland, plain rabbit.
Grim, why you make that face? Here, season. Thoriak will bend down, pick
I
up a
didn't say
bunch
it was
of
bad.
leaves.
I didn't
pull
know
them
if it was good or not.
Seasoning, fine.
I was actually just gonna ask one of the wolves if they could find some berries that we could actually eat without being poisoned from it.
Ah, I mashed some of the good berries up in this beer.
Okay,
Taking a big chug.
I'll leave that one to you because you obviously seem to like it.
With the bickering going on around these charred rabbits around the fire, Thyra will walk up to the 3 of you and so, barring your wake up, how was everyone's evening?
Well,
Very nice. Thoriak, do you typically find yourself sleeping in odd areas?
Well, since Thoriak's food has no seasoning, apparently, the spice in my life must be sleeping positions.
you could have just had Brody teach you.
The Thoriak tried. The Thoriak's back hurt after 2 minutes. The Brady is very, very close to the ground.
Okay. Well, yeah, he is short, but you must have picked up those sleeping habits along the way, because you used to sleep like a log here. Literally, you'd sleep next to a log like a log, perfectly straight, wouldn't move.
Honestly, that seems even more terrifying than sleeping in a tree.
Well, it was easy. We knew where to find him. Now it's like you have to hunt for him every morning.
It's easy enough if you give him an assigned bedroom. He usually sticks to
Hmm.
it.
That's fair. Who assigned him the tree?
Me,
No,
That's the problem.
the Thoriak.
Okay. So maybe tonight, if you spend the night again, maybe you sleep next to me.
The Thoriak will entertain this proposal.
Very well. So, what do you all plan to do today?
We got a birthday cake to deliver.
Oh, are you going off right now?
If you're available, yes, we are.
I can obviously make that arrangement. That'll be very easy. Just one more time. And she will turn around and do the same routine you saw yesterday. She will go around making sure everyone knows that she will be away for the time being. She will once again shoo off Vile, Moro and Frecky. Moro and Frecky.
And Freckle.
And Freckle. Moro and Freckle. She will shoo them off because they are still yet to be allowed to go with you. And then she will return.
Hey, I took one of them hunting yesterday.
Yeah, that was a lot different than where we're going to go. I don't think they're ready for that. And if he is how you describe him, I don't really want them seeing Tor, especially Frecky.
Understandable.
Yeah, I'm all ready if you all are.
Let's go.
The Thoriak is prepared to lead the way. As he has only walked this path roughly 3 times so far.
And somehow know it all. But regardless, Thyra could easily send you there again. So you guys are off through the woods, over the rivers and through the woods.
Indeed.
All right. You arrive in the few, I think 2 to 4 hours pass. You all approach the very familiar ruin after you break through the trees. Do you all walk around said arch or through it?
Around worked perfectly well
I'm always
yesterday.
going around that.
Okay. Thyra will follow you around as well. You approach the big black doors as normal. Room is still ajar. You walk through. I'm assuming you guys are just heading straight on down to where you saw Tor previously. Yep.
While the Thoriak was sleeping in tree, little birdie told him. No, okay. Yeah, we go straight in.
Okay. It wouldn't be there anyway. Go through very familiar. As you approach, actually, I'll just pull up the map again. It makes it easier. Grant shit. All right. You can play. Who's not on there? Just Kalia? Oh, there you are. So yeah, you can make your way all the way down and through. I'll throw Thyra on there as well. So as you all approach, Thyra will follow you all. She will be the last to enter. As you all walk in, Tor is kind of just, instead of back in the crevice where he was previously, Kalia, where you found the corpse room, he is laying front and center in the middle. Nonchalantly, no real issues. As you all approach and walk in, he'll kind of sit up and glance over to you and, oh, back so soon. And then peering through all of you, seeing Thyra just about to pass the threshold in the room, he'll just, stop. Please. Don't come any closer. Please just stay there.
Talking about us or
No, he stood up and looked through. I looked through all of you right to Thyra. Thyra kind of paw in air stops and just sits down. They told me I was welcome. you are. It's very nice to see you. But please, do not come any closer. I can't let you suffer the same fate as them. Okay. And she'll just sit right at the edge of where the threshold was to the door that you all entered through.
The same fate as us. Do we see anything around that's different?
That's different? No.
Transforming.
I will say what you all remembered from fighting previously, of every direwolf you have ever seen, especially you, Thor, the only ones that you have ever seen with the deep forest green eyes have been inside this chamber.
Tor, we brought something for you.
What did you bring?
Brought you cake.
Really, your brother here bought you cake.
Technically, your mother made the cake.
Is family work.
Okay. Why?
Is cure.
We hope that, talking to your mother, we hope that it could possibly cure what has happened to you.
A cake.
Cake.
How?
With
Magic.
the shroom you sent us off with.
We use that as a basis. Foundation for the cake.
To help me.
To help you.
What will it do? If it takes away everything, this is what kept me alive.
You know, there's some pretty good magic out there that's more than just mushrooms, right?
I don't think you understand these mushrooms. These
the
are...
Thoriac was... Oh, go ahead.
Nope. No, go.
The Thoriac was informed that the power of this would either return one to life or cure. So probably in ability.
So the mushroom will counteract the mushrooms that I ate?
Shrooms will heal you.
Eating,
Right, Thyra?
eating the mushrooms will stop the mushrooms. You say right, Thyra?
Yeah.
Sitting there kind of nervously and trying to peer in best she can from the doorway to get a look around the chamber. From what they told me, you ate the mushrooms raw. You ate just a whole bunch of them, and that's what turned you to this, or saved you, is what they told me. So preparing the mushroom correctly changes a whole lot of properties of it. It is incredible healing power. If anything could save you, I think this would do it. This would make you... This could change you back. Tor, from sitting, stands up and without, kind of glances around and... Will it hurt? Will this hurt?
No more than what Tor has already been through. And no more than alternative.
Okay. Mother, you have to stay out there until this is over. I don't know what'll happen. I know what happened last time. Please stay out there. You all should be safe. But Mother, please stay. And with this request, he can't even look at her, asking her to stay away. Should I just eat it?
Probably.
That seems to be the intent. It is a cake.
Okay. I'll eat it. Who has it?
Doesn't Thyra have it?
No, I think we gave it to
No.
Thor to hold on to.
I don't even
I
remember.
was like,
who has it.
no, Thyra gave it to. I feel like she gave it to Kalia, but I don't know what. I don't know what you all did with it. Because Kayla, you provided the corpse room.
No, I want Thor to give it to his brother. See what we can do about mending some trust here.
Okay.
Thoriak will first pull out one dead rat.
5 dead frogs.
Oh, frogs, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Go, oh, no, this is not it. And then pull out the cake.
this is hot.
The Thoriak apologizes for lack of frosting. Was informed many times today that the Thoriak's cooking is subpar. There's some daggers of it, Grim.
You just hear Tor go, "What's
I didn't
frosting?"
say anything about your rabbit this morning.
I didn't
I
say
didn't.
anything either. I just asked our DM how it tasted.
What is frosting?
It's a glorious invention.
It makes
Sugar
cake
that
better.
You put on a cake.
Or a
Oh.
cupcake. Or
Okay.
anything you really want.
It's terrible for you. Delicious.
I don't need frosting. Cake should be fine.
Thoriak will approach with cake in hand.
Tor will, as straightened up as he could without like going from a normal relaxed position, will just tense up, not in a aggressive way, more of a my brother's coming, I need to look taller kind of way. Like a stand up, shoulders back.
Just
Almost tippy
imagine
toes.
whenever Grant is near his brothers, and that's what it is.
Or
None
any
of
us.
I was like, none of them are fuck. I can stand up on my tippy toes and I'm still short compared to all you bastards. Anyway, you all die.
What is Rock doing up there? It's getting
The ceiling collapses.
Tor is not a cake person.
God, cast
But-
the meteor swarm.
Yeah. But Thorak, as you approach Tor, and you can see him tightening and kind of tensing up. Be it this has probably been the closest you two have been in many, many a years. Walking up, meeting him eye to eye, because that is where he is. He is a perfect size for you to mount. Is basically what it comes to. He is the size of the ratio from him to you is he would be the perfect size horse for you at 8 feet tall. Mm-hmm. That is how tall Tor is.
You are giving him bad ideas.
Tor is massive.
Thor finally found his mount.
As you approach, a cake in hand, Tor will kind of glance at you and say, "No matter what, Mother is not to enter."
The Thoriak can guarantee this.
Okay.
Just as a precaution, I'm gonna go rooting through my bag and find some of the 300 gold worth of diamonds. Just stand by as a defibrillator.
Okay.
Be like, all right.
Um,
Hope this works.
I'll
Tor
be near the
will.
door. I'll go near the door and just kind of like be near
Okay.
Thyra so she doesn't
So she's
come
not
in.
alone.
He's
Well,
not
that,
ready.
yeah.
Tor will lean down into the hand and take a big old bite and just in big old tongue grabs it and just swash it back. 2 chews down the hatch. Jeffrey Blake, roll a d4 for me. Okay. Big old gulp. He kind of looks around at all of you. Did it work?
Want frog for aftertaste?
I thought it tasted great.
Mm. Feel different?
I can't really tell. My my tongue, boom. Tor collapses on the ground. He doesn't convulse, he just falls, unconscious. Slowly, when you look at his body, the deep forest green fur remains. The patches of what looked like rotting flesh, kind of broken down with parts where you could see some bone on his legs, patches of his tail seem to slowly shrink. Outside of his mouth pours that green smoke that you saw before, slowly just leaves his body and leaves his body. Thoriak, please make a Constitution saving throw. I'm pretty
Does
sure
he
you have
get us
advantage.
poison?
Yes. You have advantage on con saves anyway.
Against poison, but yeah.
Okay, well. Yeah.
20.
With seeing the effects of and knowing what it's like, you simply just take a deep breath in and just and blow the smoke clear from you. You're good. This is nothing for you. But the smoke does continue to just pour out of Tor's mouth. You can tell all around you in the catacombs that you saw these other wolves come from, green smoke seems to pour from there as well, as you hear thud, 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 just numerous thud after thud, and the green smoke continues to pour out. The body of Tor, where the rotting flesh was, seems to almost heal itself. The patches of fur coming back in, still that deep green, but the rotting flesh seems to fade. His massive size remains unchanged as the green smoke slowly dissipates to nothing. Tor is just laying on the ground, unmoving.
Can I make a medicine check?
Sure, roll a medicine check.
Thoriak would also glance back to make sure that Grim is keeping Thyra out.
Yeah.
16. From what you can gather, and see, because you're fairly close, seeing everything leave and all the patches and everything on his body seeming to heal themselves, he seems healed. He is unconscious, though. He is breathing, but he's unconscious.
Does it seem like he needs a little bit of healing to get up, or is he just like out cold?
He with the 16, he's just out cold. He, from everything you can gather from his body, he's healed. any ailments that he had that caused this rotting flesh, along with, you know, the poison gas that poured from his mouth. He's just out cold. Not asleep, just out.
He just needs a nap.
Thoriak will reach his mug back around to the tap on the barrel on his back, open it up a little bit and pour some in. Close it.
All right.
Thoriak knows how to cure ailments. Then he just dumps some beer on Thor's head.
You just dump it on his head? You just dumped beer on an unconscious Thor's head.
Does he wake up?
No.
This works for the Thoriak. Most of, some of time. Was worth shot.
Explaining why he smells like beer later.
He's good vintage. Probably.
Is it, or is it the nasty berry beer that you've been drinking?
The Thoriak does not think about this.
Is there now a blue tint to his dark forest green fur on his face? Does he have a berry tint on his face from
Oh no,
the ale?
Thoriak finished that beer.
Oh, okay.
Finished that beer before we left.
It
That
was
was
like he's,
breakfast beer.
it was like she's have a purple face now, just smeared. But no, he is just unconscious.
Thoriak will turn around and yell back. Is good. Thor is taking a little nap, we think. He said don't come in though. The Thoriak does not know why.
He's not dead.
This Thyra will yell in there. But you said it's done, so I can come in now, right?
Just give it a few minutes. There was a lot of nasty green smoke, and I think that's not good for wolves.
Can you bring him here? We can take him home.
He's still rather large.
The Thoriak has this.
You can try carry him home?
Oh yeah.
What
Strength
about all
check.
the other puppers here.
I already count as a large creature.
You do.
Strength or athletics?
Do athletics.
What doesn't Thor have besides healing magic?
He might fucking have that. An 11. It's harder than you'd normally expect. Normally, you picking up something is nothing. It's easy for you. You're this massive creature picking up. You know, you're used to picking up Kalia and beer and
Kalia
Kaylee and beer. So it's slow to start. You kind of get him over one shoulder and think that's good, and start walking. He starts to slip, and you kind of put his paws over both shoulders as a piggyback, and you just kind of slowly start making your way. Are you guys just heading back home?
Do I see any of the other wolves at the side? One on the side.
I'll help.
If you say it again,
Who are you talking?
either one of you. You both said stuff at the same time.
Robin, you go first.
I said I was just seeing Thor struggle. I will help.
Okay.
I just want to see if we could see
Pick
the...
up Thor's head so it's not being dragged across.
He's got like this
I figured his head, like the way I imagine it is the front paws are draped over the shoulder, head is basically all,
like
sitting on top
carrying a bear kind
of his,
thing.
yeah, carrying a bear, and his back paws, if anything, would be dragging on the ground.
I was picturing sideways, and the poor guy's head was like.
I guess,
I don't-
Thoriak, how would you carry Tor?
Princess Tom.
Both paws over each shoulder and just kind of walking. So his back legs just gotta drag.
We're already dirty.
he'd probably need help when he got to the door in that position. So you can help when it comes to that. Grim, say again what you're going
Wanna
over.
see from where I am, if there are any of the small bulls on the sides, side passages.
So walking over, I say you said the one over here to the left.
I just want to see it from where I am. I just want to see if I can see.
Oh,
that.
from where you are? No, I would say they'd be too far in. You aren't able to see. Yeah, sorry. Ignore the tokens.
No, I wasn't sure. General.
Yeah, no. From where you are, you would not be able to see any of the dire wolves.
I'll turn back to Thyra and just be like, they're on their way out. Like he's just sleeping. But we'll find out soon.
Okay.
He does have a few other wolves here that we may want to come back for.
And glancing around, you notice the green smoke has dissipated all around.
Well, I just knew that they were here in general.
Oh yeah, but it is not a constant stream of green smoke outside of the other hallways and areas. It is dissipated completely.
I really just thought we couldn't carry them all.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, if you guys leave and head on back with some very carefully
head on back,
maneuvering through this passaging and transferring body weights and shifting holding positions of Tor.
Turn him to his side a bit. He's getting caught.
Yes, you all can easily make it out and back.
Pivot.
Yeah, it is
You're
very
good.
much.
You're good.
And this is dead weight. This is borderline, I don't know, probably 600 to 800 pounds of dead weight that you are slugging through this very narrow hallway.
Someone strong you should call Pie.
Oh yeah, very muscular. So yes, as you guys as you guys head out and make your way back to camp, during the kind of trek through, actually I'll stop. That is what you guys are doing, correct? You guys are just heading back with Tor in tow.
Indeed.
All right. As you walk through,
I would suggest we stop a little outside of camp.
Okay.
Because he might be a little upset if we just like drag him and dump him in the middle of home. So.
Especially if we dumped them in the berry bush.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Not an idea to do.
Is anyone here proficient in perception?
Oh, I think Thor is.
Yes.
Roll perception for me.
Weirdly
Okay.
not an advantage.
As you leave the ruin, kind of enter the forest, a ways in, since you're leading the way, glancing back, making sure that Taurus is comfortable as he can be, and everyone is keeping with you on your path. One of the times you glance back, you see what looks like some figure go into the ruin. But you are a ways away. You don't know the size, you don't know the creature. It looks like a black shape goes into the ruin.
Thorak wouldn't stop dragging, but he'd turn to Grim and Kalia and be like, the Thoriak has observed somebody entering the ruins. And keep.
Do we think that's a problem?
Probably. This was not a place that people would generally just kind of go to.
The Thoriak was under the impression no more mushrooms existed. And nothing else of the settling the load of worth existed in Tor's cave.
Yeah, but we did just leave a bunch of dire wolves, probably unconscious, I think, to collect up. Or do something to.
Yeah. Do we want to leave Tor with Thyra and go check on that real quick?
I think it would be a good idea too. But Thor,
Just 'cause
this
I would
is
feel bad if something happened to all those wolves.
Thor. This is your choice. Do you wanna? What do you want to do?
The Thoriac feels slightly responsible for their fate.
Let's go then.
The Thoriac would like to request Thyra to help quickly cover up Tor.
Or just, guard Tor.
Yes, I will guard him with my life. Nothing will happen to him anymore.
I trust your mama there, and we'll start heading back.
All right. Going the same, turning around and walking straight back into the ruin where you guys left. Breaking through.
Thoriac's running. He's not leaving Tor
Oh,
alone very long.
You guys are sprinting back.
Yeah, Thor's sprinting for it. Yeah.
Thor starts sprinting, and we're like, well, I guess we're
As we're
doing this. Charging in. Oh boy.
All right. Through the archway or not?
The Thoriac does not trust.
Okay.
I don't trust that. We're gonna walk through that shit and suddenly end up in like Avernus. No.
That would take a turn. So yeah, you go on through the black obsidian door is still very much open. Walking through, entering the main area, everything seems normal. Nothing seems unchanged. All of the sconces and lanterns are still lit. The torchlights kind of progress as they always have. Nothing is different about where you guys are.
And the other wolves are okay?
You guys run straight on through?
I said we're in the first room.
Yeah, you guys are all in the first room right now.
Do we hear anything when we come in?
From the main room, you do not.
Do we notice any kind of markings they left on their way?
All of you can roll a perception check if you would like, or investigation. I'll say if you're investigating the area. Okay. Kaylee and Thoriac, the room is as you left it. It is, from everything you remember, there is no change. Grim, from what you notice, the floor being rather dusty, with this being somewhat of an abandoned ruin, with there being some already set dirt on the ground, and some grass and moss slowly making its way through. Looking around, kind of all the way around, the ceiling and walls are completely unchanged. You do notice on the ground there are footprints that from where you are go into the looking at the map, the right set chamber, and then it appears they are leaving and then heading down towards the bottom.
They're fresh.
Yes, from what you gather, last time you were here, you did not see anything of that, and neither of you went into that area.
I'll just look to Thor and Kaylee and be like, looks like this guy, or at least somebody, walked down the left corridor and then came back and seemed to have gone down the center.
Well, then let's head down the center. Maybe a little quieter than sprinting Thor.
The Thoriac will agree.
So, want to go stealthy or do we want to just walk?
I mean, we can try and be stealthy.
We're gonna
Sure.
stealth as quick as we can.
We
All
are
right.
really the worst people for stealth.
Let's see stealth checks.
Oh, no.
Damn
Oh,
it.
yeah, I do. Never mind.
My roll 20 just froze. Okay, we're good.
I finally got rid of the disadvantage and I still can't roll stealth.
Oof.
I don't even
Okay.
have disadvantage. I can't roll stuff. So.
Okay. You all think you're doing well.
Oh, I know I'm not. It's fine.
You make it down the first hallway, kind of no issue. As you turn the corner, Grim kind of smacks his shoulder in the wall and just goes, fuck. Around the second corner, Kalia bashes her beautiful armor into the wall, and you hear a nice clang and echo kind of go over and just emulate through this pathway. You continue on through. As you all approach the doorway, that door is shut. How do I close it? How the fuck do I close this now? There we go. Thanks, Jeffrey. The door is now shut, which it was not as you left. And you hear what sounds of yelling or calling from the inside.
Thor, try to see if it's open.
As the quietest person in this party, and Thorak will jingle his way to the door and just open it.
Not stealthy at all.
He's got chainmail on, so it's like clink, clank, clink, clank.
And do you just open the door, or do you see if it's unlocked?
I mean, if there's a knob, I'm pulling the knob and opening it as it was before.
Okay.
If it's locked, then it's locked.
Then as you open said door, before you in the center chamber stands a very familiar female. Oh, fuck, was she? I think she was a Goliath. A very familiar dark black haired female Goliath that at least Kalia and Thoriak know as Grasa. The second you enter, she turns, arms raised and wings still very much apparent on her back, goes, "Where is he?"
The Thoriak would like to know what you're doing here.
Where is he?
What are you doing here?
What have you done with Tor?
Should have been done a long time ago.
Thoriak. And a tear will run down his face as he says, the Thoriak had to kill him.
You're saying you killed Tor?
Mm-hmm.
Roll deception check.
While he's deceiving, I'm just gonna whisper to kill it. Who is this person?
I mean, you would have remembered her. You would have remembered her from the tavern.
Yeah, you saw her, but that's
Grim,
about it.
I
you
know.
wouldn't know her name, but you would know that she was the one that sent you all on this trek, so to speak.
I hope so. She did cast a spell on me.
This is Dragon Wing Lady.
Yeah.
So with
What's her
that,
name?
with what you believe to be a very, very believable lie, she kind of looks at you and goes, huh. As if you could kill Tor. So now tell me, where is he?
Why do you need to know?
It's always good to have the most charismatic people here talking. Making friends left and right.
I need to know because I need to know. What have you done with Tor?
Get out of this fatal funnel, please.
The Thoriak does not respect people he beats in drinking contests, and he will shut the door.
Are you guys still on the other side of the door?
Yeah,
We done-
yeah.
You guys never entered?
I opened the door and she saw us, is from what I understood it.
All right, you will all just shutting the door. You okay?
Around the corner. Around the corner.
You
You're
will
not
just hear
leaving,
you
Vulcan.
will hear her yell, "I will see you soon." And then who's the last one to leave? She doesn't wait long. You guys look like you ran out, but like the second the door shut, you heard her say this. And then pretty much all of you. Kaylee, if you're close by, you would just hear the sound of what you can appear to be wings flapping.
So she flies off. I'll poke my head back in the door. Like, that wasn't exactly what I had in mind, but okay.
If you open the door again.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you'll have to scooch past Thoriak.
Yeah, I was like,
getting back
everyone
to
seems
Thor.
like they're gone. As you enter, she is no longer there.
I take a quick peek around and see if any of the wolves are here.
Sure. Which hallway, let's call it, you go into? That one.
Or the closest ones.
You will see laying on the ground, not as limp or unconscious as Tor appeared. They all appeared to be curled up in a ball and snuggling, and they all appear to just be sleeping.
And they all seem okay.
Yeah, some are twitching in their sleep. But it looks like the ones that you see in the hallway are just asleep.
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah, and I think the puppers are too, so let's
Get back.
let's go. Yeah. Before
back
we lose
to
Thor.
The Thoriak does not negotiate with fanatics.
Fanatic terrorists.
Fanatic terrorists. You don't know her life. All right, so you all leave and go right back to the woods where you had left Tor and Thyra.
Yep.
Thoriak would sort of lead them on a slightly circuitous route there, keeping an eye on the sky.
Okay, roll a perception check.
I'll keep an eye on the bushes, the trees, and whatnot.
Okay,
On the
you can
ground.
also roll a perception check. 15. Okay.
I'm just kind of looking all around.
Okay, 15. All right. Running through your detour around, you see nothing in the sky, nothing in the trees or bushes.
Then we return post haste.
All right, you will find Tor where you left him. As you approach, Thyra will not be right next to Tor. Kind of 60 feet out, you see Tor laying alone with no Thyra.
Do we see her around? Is she hiding and watching or gone?
Are you keep approaching or do you stop 60 feet out?
Oh, I'd go right to Thor.
Oh, then yes. Then as you approach, probably 10 feet away, she'll kind of spring up out of a bush. Go. Sorry, I kind of figured this would be the best way. That way, if anyone came for him, I'd be able to get a jump on them without them finding me.
The Thor, you don't have to be ashamed of looking for berries. I know they are good.
No, all these berries around here are disgusting. The berries back home are so much better.
The Thoriak will accept this. It is time for us to be gone.
Then yeah, if you sling them on your back again and head on back to town, back to camp.
Indeed. And we will relate the tale of what just happened to her.
Then yeah, as you're walking back to the pack and the campground, You notice Thyra is very, very close to, is walking very close to Tor and Thoriak together once again. Hearing of this, hearing you tell that Graza was there specifically asking for Tor, a look of confusion kind of goes across, and she sort of she was looking for Tor. Did she say why? Jeff, will you stop with the flashlight? All of a sudden, Robin's screen just goes really bright, really dark, really bright.
He's being a dick.
He's being Jeffrey. Yes, Thyra.
In response to Thyra's question, I'd be like, I'm sure it has something to do with whatever the Pack of Howls did to Tor. Jeff, would you please turn the flashlight
Why is
off?
that so bright?
Because it's obnoxious.
Oh, it's an actual flashlight. I thought it was your phone or something.
No, it is a legit.
I was like, holy shit.
Bright flashlight.
Yeah, I have one of those upstairs. She'll say it has something to do with the mushroom.
Seem to have something to do with the shrooms.
Just pull it. Just pull it and let it go. I'm surprised. I'm surprised anyone even knew about them. From what I've heard, there shouldn't have been any left. The one we used for him hopefully was the last one. There's not many circumstances where they can grow. I hope it was the last one.
She may be part of the group that took them all those years ago, so they may have some knowledge we don't.
Well, yeah, you said that she was with the Pack of Howls. She said that she was what sent you all here, yes?
She just told us about it, but I don't think she actually told us the Pack of Pals.
No, well, I think she basically did.
She told the Thoriak to go find her at Pack of Howls.
Yeah, she did.
I wasn't there for that.
Someone pays attention. I'm kidding.
The Thoriak was there. Why would he not know?
True.
I was talking to an elf.
Man, Thoriak's been talking so much recently. It's great. It's like he just came out of his shell. It's like he's a totally different person.
The
Talks a
Thoriak.
lot and remembers things.
I know.
The Thoriak's vocal cords hurt.
It's like, and you also remember how to like fight with all
Fucking
of them?
crazy. Oh, where has he been? Anyway. So are you still stopping just shy of camp?
I would say so, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially now that we know somebody's looking for him. It's
Yeah.
probably best to put a little bit of distance between camp and Tor, but not too.
What do you think? Half mile outside of camp? A little closer? Farther?
Just inside a half mile.
Just inside? Okay. You stop, do you carefully put him on the ground, Thoriak, or do you just drop him like you thought of a tree?
I find one of my favorite berry bushes.
Okay. So you put Tor down. He is still very much unconscious. Thyra will kind of look around, and I can keep looking after him. But I agree, I think it is best he stays out here for right now. I don't think he would appreciate waking up in front of everybody. It's been a long time. That might be a lot for him.
He thinks a few people are dead that are not dead.
Well, that might be a little tougher for him then. He might have to ease into that. What will you all do?
I think we have a nosy witch to deal with.
Okay.
Pack of Vows has appointment with Thoriak's axes.
And you need to get that beer while you're cutting them down. Or doing something with your axes, whatever you want to do with them. But there's beer there.
Okay. I know the general area. I am not going to leave Tor. I will stay with him until he wakes. If you head west about probably the same distance it was to the ruin, you'll hear them. You can always hear them. And then you'll find them.
What?
Foolish to make yourself easy to find.
Is
They
there
don't-
anything you can tell us about them more than you already have? Is there anything you just haven't told us? It seems like they know you.
They know me. It seems like this Graza knows me.
That's the thing.
And from what she told you, I'm apparently dead. I don't know who she is, and I don't know how she knows me.
What about just the pack of house in general?
I mean, what I know of them is that they are ruthless. They are dangerous, and they are loud. I don't know much of who is in the pack of owls, or how many. Last I saw them was during the raid that night that Thoriak got away, and Tor got captured. I don't know what you're walking into, but I know you should be careful.
Do any of them use cat familiars?
I don't know.
Oh, that was just a joke.
Yeah, I
Because
know.
they're feeding the cat.
We're trying
What
to
is-
make him take his damn
I was gonna say, I was
pill.
like, what the hell is Jeff doing?
Trying to see how much pain resistance he can take from being bit by a cat.
Jeff just stuck his finger halfway down the cat's throat.
Yeah, he's on steroids and he's started to not want the pill pockets. So we get to learn how to force feed him pills.
Yeah, I did it with Loki, except it's easier than him because I can literally shut his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I literally just close his mouth. Huh, fun.
Alright, well,
Yeah, sorry. I was listening, but
You're fine. You're
I
fine.
know. I just decided to add
Yeah, he's
cat
been
to it.
giving us shit for 3 days now, so we're tired of it.
Uh, so yeah, what are all of you doing now after?
Um,
Alright, I mean, we have a heading.
yeah,
Yep.
go to the-
Mhm.
What do you want to do?
Does this crew want any preparations before we go?
I already have everything.
Let me take 2 seconds to skim over my spell list. See if
Yeah, I
I'm
don't have
satisfied
that.
with what I have.
I don't have that, so I'm basically done. It's a blessing and a curse.
So is picking your spells.
Blessing and a curse.
I mean, we can say you all. I mean, you can all do that on the way if you want. God, I'm waiting for the cat just to
It's like a
just to throw up the pill is what I'm waiting for.
Bloody.
No, he's eating my fucking beef stew.
How dare he? The only thing keeping you there is the food.
He's loving it. Apparently,
I
I'm
mean-
a great chef.
You are almost as good as Brody. Almost.
Where do you think Brody learned it from? Because
Nah.
got seasoning.
That's where Jeff learned it from. Then yeah, then we'll say you guys start heading west.
Whatever
Indeed.
direction she told us to. Yeah.
She said west.
Ah. Thoriak will release Ha'a, who's been with us the whole time, and
Okay.
tell him to do a circle or two, and come back if he sees anyone flying who shouldn't be.
Okay.
Anything looking like me in air.
Did you give the Falcon stats, Jeffrey?
I think I just used Eagle.
Okay.
But you
It's
should
like
be able
I
to search the
actually
compendium for it.
don't know if you gave them stats or not. Eagle.
Or giant
Perception
eagle.
+4. So yeah, roll perception and add +4.
Giant
All right.
eagle.
Are you,
doesn't that
Oh,
advantage?
no. Yes, advantage. I just read that.
Hey,
Keen sight.
inside baby.
Advantage +4. Oh, okay.
Oof. 11.
Oh, is not used to being relied
Ah,
on.
is just circling. You told him to circle until he sees something else flying, and he's just gonna keep circling. So you guys head west. Roll a Thoriak. Roll a survival check.
I don't think I have advantage on this one.
No, but you can roll it with advantage.
Can I use my navigator's tools that I have?
Sure.
Brings out a freaking sextant and a compass.
No, yeah, no, just no.
Try to figure this out.
Survival with advantage.
He's also part cartographer and is just
God.
drawing a map.
Just for fun, I want to see what this would be.
Are you proficient in it?
Damn!
Are you proficient in
expertise
navigation?
with-
-1.
That's modifier, and then plus I have expertise with
Oh, because you have a -1
tools.
intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then we'll add the +6 to the +5 to the survival. It's still under a 10.
Yeah, it's still not good.
All right, so you guys have been pretty confident letting Thor lead so far. He's had no issues. He knows the area. He knew where to go. Never steered you wrong. About 2 hours in, you notice you pass by a tree that looked really familiar. And about another hour passes, and you swore you've seen that tree before. And then on the ground, you can see the berries that Thor dropped on the ground while he was snacking on
We just so happened to be
An
passing
hour
a
ago.
lot of berry bushes.
an hour ago. But this is still Thor's home. Thor still knows the high forest. Takes you a little longer. Instead of about 4 hours, maybe 5.5 to 6. Around this time, it's approaching. I'd say what noon? It's probably approaching around 5 or 6 o'clock at night. So there's still some sun, but it's slowly starting to dim a little bit. As you approach that 5.5, 6 hour mark, you hear music, you hear cheering, you hear howls off in the distance, still in the west direction that you were going. But you hear what sounds like a big party. You hear what you have been told that you are expected to hear is the rumored pack of howls.
Guess I know how they got their name.
Thoriak will hold its hand out and go, Grim, it is very important that you eat this right now. We are being watched. And he'll hold out a handful of the berries to Grim.
The berries that you sleep in.
Mm-hmm. Thoriak's favorite.
Are you trying to deceive him?
Don't I already know?
Well, he just handed you berries. He's just
I know,
saying
but I
you
thought I
need to
saw
eat
him-
these.
I thought I saw him wake up from this berry bush that he then got that he always slept in and would get sick from.
When I was talking to, what was her name?
Which one?
Graza?
Yes.
It's like I don't know which one.
said code is to be eating berries, and we are safe. Thoriak will eat one. You must eat this now. They are watching.
Kalia, Thor says
Good
we have to
deception
eat these
check.
berries.
I have advantage on saves against poison, so I might be able to eat one.
A 13. Fuck, what is it again? We did this last time. What is it
Insight.
against? Insight? Yeah, roll insight. And you're just having Grim do it?
For now.
I'm gonna use. Nope, I'm using a sorcery point to re-roll that.
Okay. Ah, there we go. It takes you a minute. At first, you're like, yeah, this is right. I believe him. I totally believe him. He spoke to her. He would know. And then you reach to take the berries and you look up at him, and you notice he's just grinning, just a sly, eyes open. You need to eat the berries. And you know he is lying. He is full of shit. And full of berries.
Kalia, here you go. Here's some berries that Thor told us to eat.
You can go ahead and roll a deception check for Kalia and see if she believes you.
That's not even a deception. Thor told us to eat this.
Oh, I thought you said here, eat this. I didn't realize you said Thor.
No, I said, Kalia, here's some berries Thor told us to eat.
Well, okay. There.
I'll just
Then no.
smile and put them in a pocket.
I'll save mine for in a bit.
The Thoriak is disappointed.
Don't worry, we got this.
Do you want dead frog instead?
No, I've never wanted a dead frog since you bought that crate.
Mm.
Those are Hahaw's food. I would never want to steal his food.
The Thoriak knew you were smart. Even if you do your best to not prove it sometimes. No.
I'm glad you realize that. You are the most intelligent one of them among us.
Mm. The Thoriak knows. Should we prepare ourselves for entry?
How do you want to do this? Do you want to go in loud, or do you want to just kind of walk in?
The Thoriak will ask the smart one, which is himself, so,
I mean, it's a very large group. I honestly don't know.
I don't really want to go in there just kind of guns blazing without knowing what we're getting into, honestly.
Do we go in quiet? Or do we... What is alternative?
I mean, we can either not go in attacking. Just kind of... She told us to go there. So I'm assuming that we would just be welcomed in to an extent. Or we can stay a bit away and see what it looks like.
Why don't we do a little column A, a little column B? Keep our distance for a little bit, try and watch, and then if it seems like it would be okay,
Walk
in and demand an audience with Graza.
Sounds like a good plan. Thor?
Seems good. Would somebody else like to, Thoriak is very convincing. But should somebody else be doing talking?
I mean, I can talk to her if you want. Whether she'll
You
listen
definitely
is
want me to
different story.
talk to her.
I
It would
mean,
be great if I talked to her.
I mean, yeah, you're basically a cop from Waterdeep, so yeah, you got that convincing aspect about you that
I
makes
just
people
have
want
a cop face that people are like, nope.
to just have cop on.
And that's what you want to be convincing. A nope face.
The question is, the better question is, will she want to listen to me? She only seems to really want to talk to you, Thor, but I'll talk to her.
The Thoriac will make her listen.
Or I can back you up if you want.
All right. Enter we shall then, being less obtruse, less noticeable.
Let's just recon the place a bit and then go from there. You can even use haha from the sky.
Well, where is Haha?
I don't know, use yours.
He comes back eventually.
It's a worse Minskin boo.
There he is.
Okay. You all are approaching from down here. Bottom right.
Is it the same map?
No, I changed. Oh, fuck, it didn't change. Why is it changing?
Don't worry, I'm
There it
beating
is.
up Thyra.
There it is. Bottom right. Had to
Keep
drag
going,
over the... I had to drag over the thing like 4 times.
So where you're clicking, is that where we're
Yes,
supposed to put?
that's where you all enter from. You guys are approaching from the bottom, and you said you are doing recon. Are you looking around? What are you reconning?
Trying to get a sense of numbers and like,
Entrances.
is it a bunch of wolves? Is it a bunch of people? Is it like, what are we dealing with here?
Yeah,
Okay.
How many people?
Besides
How
the
many?
strength of enemy forces, are we doing with a lot of casters? Like, what's it look like?
So entering from the bottom, looking up what you can see, whoever's doing this, if you guys are all staying right here, roll a perception check.
I'm not the only one on the map.
No, we're not
Kayla
in
isn't.
light or anything, so we can't. Grim and I can't see anything. We're just
I
in the
can
black.
see- I can see this. Like,
Yeah,
I
we can
tell
see where the
that.
torches
Oh.
are.
Oh,
I
down
can
here's
see
dark.
There's a
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be. I'll add. It's not that dark yet. Place light, place light, place light. There we go.
I was off the map.
Yeah, you are.
Thor, get back! The force ends there.
The Thoriac is falling off of the world.
Told you it wasn't
Thoriac got so lost.
No, Grim's a flat earther.
right.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, whoever's looking out, or
Perception.
everybody roll perception.
Oh, not advantage. Sorry,
10. Okay.
doesn't make a huge difference.
No. 11. Okay.
Oh, we're strong in
Yeah, we're
perception,
the
guys.
best.
Doing great, guys.
Yeah. So from what you see,
Thor, do you send haha to get an aerial view?
I don't know if I ever came back.
no, he was told to stay in the sky until he sees something else flying.
He didn't see a single bird.
No, he's staying up there.
There are no birds.
So from where you are looking, trying to survey the area, from what you can see, peering through the trees, you see I just inhaled a fucking Loki's fur. Ugh.
Snorting
Big
at his
dying
back.
in there. We got a chance now.
I like saw it go. Ugh. Okay. So peering through the trees, you can see kind of a dirt path. Go and approach what appears to be a wooden gate. The gates currently are open. They're opened outwards. But there is a large, probably 8 to 12 foot wood pillar fence surrounding, from what you can see, both the left and right. You can see lights and sconces on the top that are always lit. But from where you are peering inside, you can just see people kind of walking back and forth from that distance and those rolls. Not seeing a whole lot from where you are.
But they're definitely like humanoid.
Yeah, I mean, you see humans, you You see big humans, you see short humans, you see. I mean,
So it's not like Thor's pack. It's not pack.
no, you see humans there. I mean, you can occasionally, I'll say, you can occasionally see a guard walk back and forth from where the open gate is, as if a patrol, so to speak, but just the laughing and cheering and celebrating from the inside is overwhelming from where you are. You can definitely understand the directions of walk until you hear us. That definitely holds true.
All right. Well, I don't think we're gonna get much else just
Mhm.
from sitting here.
So it seems pretty busy in there, and it's just open.
Yeah, the gate's open. There's sounds like a celebration is going on. Yeah,
Thoriak will take his cloak out that he has, and just
Mm.
kind of put it around and put the hood up and over, and then try to hunch.
Okay.
I'll just put the hood up on my cloak.
Are you all just approaching the gate?
Guess yeah.
Are you sneaking, or you guys are just you're walking up?
Gonna try to go in and blend in, right?
Let's try our sneak attempts again. Yeah.
You're gonna try to blend in.
Assassin's Creed style.
That was my thought.
Do you have a cloak, Kalia?
I will say, roll.
I have holy vestments.
There you go.
Inquire garb.
I have a blanket from my bedroll.
Anything works.
Roll a. We'll do
Deception
a
performance,
group
or-
deception check.
Do we get advantage because of my group as in everybody?
As in everybody. I mean, you would because you already have it. Things are not looking great.
I was caught as hell.
Not looking great at all.
I have -2. to
I
deception.
was
Okay.
cocked on an 11 and an 8.
I'm gonna be honest. Nothing would have actually helped you guys.
Well, not that.
So as you approach the gate, you will see two guards. Let's throw it up here. Two guards, as you approach, will slowly converge on you. Why can't I have to click here? No, what the fuck? I can't
Move.
I can't click on them. Why can't I click on them?
Oh, cheery guards.
Are they on
Jeffrey,
the
I
right layer.
put them to map?
Check
What do I need to
what
put them on? Token. Token's the
Yeah.
right layer.
That's fine. I don't need to move.
Okay, so yeah, as you approach, two guards will kind of step out in front of the gate. Thoriak, do you also move up with them? This is classic Thoriak, sitting back, not paying attention, doing whatever he's gonna do.
Just working out, chugging a beer.
They will kind of stand forward, both in very similar attire as the ones you saw in the tavern. Generic leather armor, a leather helmet with some metal brackets along the eyes, studded out with fur, shield in left arm and spear in the other. General sentry esque positioning. And as you approach, they will look at you. One will step forward, say, "What brings you here?"
We have heard tales of probably one of the greatest beers in the land that resides here. So we have come a long way to sample some of this. Our friend here, we have seen him drink a lot, and he has never once been drunk. So we want to see if this beer could actually do the trick.
As he says that, Thoriak will sort of lean over and around him and strum the things carved on his mug so that they glow a little bit and just take a big ol' swig.
Uh, after what Grim said, he will go. You all come for the Sleepwalker's Ale, do you?
What we've heard.
And do you have your invitation?
We were not given anything of the sort, were we? I don't know.
Graza herself came to our bar and told us to find it. Us, you, them.
We have also heard from a elf named Elva who was samples of this beer.
It was her brother. It was her brother. It wasn't her.
Oh, her brother. Okay. I didn't write that down.
The guard behind goes, ha! Little pup. Well, the guard in front will kind of look back and go, she specifically told you to come here.
Yes.
She was very adamant about this.
He'll kind of step to the side and put his head down and goes, she really has to stop fucking doing this. Okay. If the little pup says you can come, you can come. But if you're full of shit, I can't wait to watch. And they will step to the side and let you enter if you so wish.
The Thoriac has regular bowel movements and is not often full of shit.
God.
And he will enter.
Alright, give me a moment. Is there a way I can just mass select?
Yes. You can click and drag.
Fuck yes.
Oh boy.
We have joined the party.
We have wolves on our side. And a hawk. Falcon thing.
Grim, it's time for some walls of fire.
Great.
Goodness gracious, great walls of fire.
So, upon entering, you are entering into what appears to be a very lovely party and gathering from everyone in this pack, so to speak. You see along the walls and the bordering, kind of broken into this wall and these like wooden wall that you guys saw on the outside going on the inside. No, that's a hut. That's not a fire. Take it away. How dare you? You see there are huts all around. The huts are very basic in stature, clay huts, straw toppings, obviously some wood barriers, some windows, very basic. Glancing along all the parties, there are groups forming with people cheering and celebrating. You see occasionally people are coming in from where you see from the left to the right. As you walk in, someone pulls out a mug of ale, goes, Jesus, goes across this hut in the center. It looks as if they dip something into this giant vat and then keeps walking and takes a drink. They are very much in celebration all around. You see women and children thrown into the mix, also celebrating and having fun. This is a small village. There are families here. People have grown up here. Giant vat. It's right there.
Sorry.
You're fine. I'm trying to move it and it keeps snapping. Yes, looking around, you see carts. Like I said, you see families. You see dogs, not wolves. You see dogs around and playing. You see a village. You see a typical village in full. Was that a cat purring? Oh, I thought I heard a cat purr. No, and it's not. I thought it was on Jeff's mic.
Something was clattering. I don't know what it was.
Anyway, this is a small village in full celebration. All around. As you go past the guards, one of them behind you will go just past that hut. You'll find the ale.
Thank you, good sir. kind of walk a little ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Be like right behind him.
What do you all do?
I'm following Thor, letting
Okay.
him lead to it.
Thor, what do you do?
Yeah, so he'll go up, I guess, to the edge of the crowd and see if he can see Graza anywhere.
Make a perception check. And I'll say, as you are walking through the crowd, you specifically, everyone is glancing up at you. You are uncommonly large compared to them. Or what I'll say is, they're not used to other people being bigger than they are. Grim and especially Kalia, glancing around, everyone here, all of the warriors decked out in their plain leather attire, you see they're all wearing the same set of armor, what appears to be a uniform. They all have the kind of fur linings here and there, but a very plain leather armor. Occasionally you'll see leather pants. Sometimes you'll just see a leather skirt that goes down to boots. Women and men and women decked out in the armor. Typically stand between 7 to 8 feet tall in stature. But with Thoriak being just slightly above them, they are confused and curious.
Terrifying.
With an 11 looking out round, you do not see Graza anywhere.
Mm. Well, anybody else want some ale?
Let me. I'll take a sip. Try it out.
Okay, so you all walk over and
Oh,
to the giant
yeah.
vat.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, look at the hut while we go by, I guess.
Looking at the hut, it is just kind of a general hut. No one seems to be inside. Seems relatively plain. There is a chair, kind of not an ornate chair, so to speak, but a more high-end chair that you would expect to find in this kind of area. Similar to the ones that you would have around in the Dragon's Arrow, towards the back in the reading area by the fireplace. Not a nice, comfortable leather chair, but a plain wood chair with some leather adornments and padding on the seat and back, but nothing huge. As you all approach, Kalia and Grim make a Constitution saving throw for me. Okay. Okay.
Is this against a poison or is it just?
Nope. Yeah, sure. Still, I'll give you advantage. Okay, you're fine. So as you approach, all of you smell the fumes of this Sleepwalker's ale. Thoriak, you take a nice big whiff and just go, that smells delicious. Kaylee and Grim, by smelling it, you just, you shake it off and just know, this is strong. This is some serious stuff. You all go and take a sip.
Sure. Why not?
Thoriak will dunk his mug. Take a big pull of it.
I'll watch Thoriak first. If it puts him on his ass, I might not drink some.
Mm-hmm. Well, big sniff of it, not pull.
I always let Thor drink the beer first. That's just cool.
So Thoriak, you take a sip.
Yep, take the sniff. think about how it smells a little better than that extra fancy beer the kobolds brought back that one time.
You take a sip, or you glug it like it's beer.
I'll take an exploratory sip.
Okay. You take a sip. That's really good beer.
Then a less exploratory chug.
You chug and chug and chug. It's delicious. But nothing.
How you feeling, big guy?
The Thoriac thinks this is very tasty beer. And I'll go back for another one.
Okay. Do Grim and Kayla, you still just sitting back watching?
Want to go for the Kaylee, or you want to hold off?
How dumb do we want to be?
Always the question.
That's fair with this group.
I'll do it if you do it.
I'm gonna roll a d20.
Okay.
Go from that.
The Thoriac will apply some peer pressure.
We're doing it.
All right, all of you take a sip. Take a sip, chug. What are you all doing?
I'm gonna take a sip.
You'll take a sip.
Nice party sip.
All right. It's delicious. Thoriac, you take a sip as well, or you're just drinking at this point?
He's got one mug down and with no effect. He's just kind of sipping like it's a tasty beer.
Okay. Kaylin Grimm, you sip. Nothing. It's tasty. It's delicious. Probably the best beer you've ever had.
It was good, and I generally don't drink beer.
Just keep sipping. Keep drinking.
I'll still keep sipping.
Keep sipping.
I'm just not much of a beer drinker.
Glancing around.
I'm just gonna look around and be like, is anybody looking at us funny after drinking the beer?
No. Everybody, I mean, you had that besides the cursory glances at Thoriac and his, to them, incredibly short companions. No, they're still partying, having a good time. Couple minutes passed. All of you roll a concentration saving throw.
Constitution.
That one. What'd I say?
Concentration.
Whatever. I saw con, and that's what it came to.
So we're assuming dwarven resilience is in play here for alcohol.
Sure. I'll allow it. Okay. Grim and Kalia. Just the generic sip that you had of this was delicious. It was so good. Looking around, taking your sips, it's really good. It's really good. You feel funny. Just tingly. This is great beer. It's tingly. Really tingly. And then, nothing. Thoriac, you are enjoying yourself. You start feeling tingly. You have never felt tingly before in your life. You have never had a drink that tasted so good and made you feel so good.
That tingled you.
You get lightheaded. You start looking around. Everything's great. And then, just out of the corner of your eye, you see Grazo walk up and just looks at you as you just sway back and forth, trying to clear your head, not quite sure what's going on. And she's just smiling, and then nothing. Black, all of you. And then
Can't see or unconscious.
you are all unconscious for the moment. And then You wake up. It's dark. You look up at the sky. It's pitch black. Grim and Kalia, you are all, both of you, I'm going to move you, are with hands tied behind your back, gags over your mouths, tied to posts, is how you awake. Thoriak, you awake face down in dirt. You both, Grim and Kalia, you wake up from a massive headache and look up in a fright and notice you can't move. You kind of try to shrug off what was left of the drink and glance over, and you both see each other tied, bound, and gagged. And you go to speak and you can't. You look forward and you see Thoriak slowly, very groggily coming to his senses, slowly starting to stand up. Before you all, you see, can you see that person? That person there?
Yes.
Okay.
Grog looking motherfucker, yeah.
Yes, it's Grog's token. Standing before you, you see, where is the fucking description of him? You see a incredibly large Goliath. Bald head, scarred all down his this right side of his head. On his left side, what you can see is a tattoo of what appears to be a wolf skull in deep blood red ink. Looking at his face, deep wrinkles, a full gray beard braided up that falls just down below his mid chest. Within his braid seems to be wooden beads, various colors. Looks like there might be some markings on them as well. What he's wearing was similar to what you saw all around, and similar to Graza, who was off behind him a ways. Leather straps across his chest that center on a metal plate, with some sort of symbol on it. His torso is a leather breastplate adorned with various wolf furs. From his waist down to about his knees to mid shin, you see a leather kilt that ends these deep black worn leather boots. On his back, adorned on his back, is a wolf pelt as a cloak, as a wolf fur. On his side, as you have seen Thoriak have numerous times, throwing axes. What appears to be a throwing axe is a massive great axe instead. Along his waist is some various pouches, animal skulls, some teeth, animal paws, as if they were cut off the various animals, and just, again, various bones that surround all along. Thoriak, as you come to, you just hear this booming voice. So, I heard something very interesting about your last name, and where you've claimed to receive it from. Stand up.
Apologies. Thoriak is a little under weather. But will rise to my feet best I can.
Okay. So, would you mind telling me your name?
The name is Thoriak Axebreaker.
And where do you believe you received said name from?
Sort of try to get the wobbles out. From my own mother.
And
Can
her
I,
name is?
Well, with all the name talk, can Thoriak get your name?
With a clear of his throat, standing up straight. My name? I am the alpha of the pack of howls. I am Thorin Axebreaker. Fuck. Axe bearer. And you had no business in coming here. But it appears the little pup has spoken true. And with this blatant disrespect, I cannot let that stand. Can I, boys? And you just hear, yeah, fuck him up, kill him, all around you all.
Well, Mr. Alpha, I don't really know what the problem is here. The Thoriak is assuming it's something to do about the axes. And taking it yours as a problem where it's broken often enough.
Will you die as a coward, or will you die as a man?
Seeing that it's going that way real quick, the Thoriak will try to get the feet under him quicker. Go, the Thoriak will die in 37 years, preferably under a pile of women.
And beer.
Yes, thank you, Grim, with many beers.
Grim, you can't talk.
He looked in my eyes and knew. He looked in my eyes.
The Thoriak knows.
That mental connection is still there.
Yeah.
Yep. Say what you said again. You're 37 years buried in women.
Under pile, well, I guess it's Thoriak, under pile of people.
That's fair. There's one problem with that. You will not survive the night. Roll initiative, Jeffrey.
Oh, baby.
Jeff, what do I need to do to activate my cloak anyway? I don't think we ever talked about it. I think I just kind of did it. It's just
No, yeah, we never really talked.
I think I just kind of always bonus actioned it and it was done.
Oh, fuck. That's right. I have to do
yeah,
the
you need
thing.
the counter up. I was waiting for it.
Turn order. I gotta erase. Where's erase? Remove all turns. Clear. He what? Well, yeah, but okay. He was an 8. Is that what it said?
Yeah, you got an 11.
Okay, I'll change it. Oh, I got an 11. Okay, he's 11.
Yeah, he was in there. I don't know why.
Well, everybody else was, so it's just easier. You're up, Dragon.
All right. And for your cloak, take it's just Cloak of the Mountebank, but Misty Step instead of Dimension Door.
I just wasn't. Okay, okay, so I need to look
That's
up
as far
how-
as I got with it.
I just need to see what.
Ooh.
Oof.
Okay, he goes first. With his bonus action, he's going to rage. And he will leap towards you and make 3 massive swipes with his great axe. $27.
Yes.
We don't need to know all that shit. 19. I don't know why all that showed up. Attack number 2. 29.
Yeah.
17 points of slashing. And number 3. 31.
Mm-hmm.
14 points of slashing.
Can't see the top. I can activate this one.
And let me make sure. Oh, shit. He had that anyway. Make sure I know his rage shit. Oh, he...
Is there rage damage in there too?
Yeah, it's +6 damage on weapon attacks on each of the 3 attacks.
18.
So an additional 18 points of damage.
All right.
Your turn.
All right. With his 5 health.
Can we just not move in general, like at
We're
all?
screwed.
You
We
guys
didn't
are
cast anything.
completely bound, gagged.
No,
And
but I mean,
tied
like, can we not move? Like at all, like our shoulders, like, can we just not move anything, or is it
I mean,
just our hands? That's what I'm asking.
You are completely bound and tied to a post.
But,
Like,
I mean,
could you shift an inch? Sure. Could you move?
no, that's why I want,
No.
no, that's why I want to make sure we like can't move.
Yes,
like, in general.
Yes,
Or
you
we
cannot
can't-
move.
Like I knew we couldn't walk away, but I wasn't sure if like we were just stuck, like staring straight ahead, like
No,
not even being able to turn our neck, like hold person kind of not moving.
Oh no, you can turn your neck. I mean, you're not.
Well, that's what I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, you can turn your neck.
Okay. I don't know what I need to do to activate this cloak, but I was gonna activate this cloak if I could.
If you read the description on the cloak of the mount back, it says you cast a spell. So I assume it just gives you the spell slot for free once a day, which is a problem because you can't cast
Well,
shit
that's
right
what I
now.
was. Yeah, and I know I do it as a bonus action, just do and do it
But
twice
Misty
with
Step has
Misty
a
Step.
verbal and somatic component, which neither of
No,
which
it doesn't have
you
it doesn't have somatic.
Well,
It's just verbal.
yeah, we can't talk, so
Are we just do we just have something in our mouths?
Yes,
we're
you guys
bound.
you're gagged.
No, I wasn't sure if it was a magical kind of.
No,
Like,
it is. You are
stopping
all
us,
gagged. What are you doing, Thoriak?
Well, the only thing that helps is start off with second wind. Just 1d. Yeah, I don't
You
even know
rolled
if that's
really
worth it.
well on those damages. Holy shit, that was some Jeff
it's-
rolls.
It's not worth it if I'm gonna die in one hit, no matter what happens.
We'll see what happens.
I mean, if he's doing 20 damage a hit,
We'll see what happens.
Well, Thor's going through that. Am I able to reach into? Like,
No. Nope. You guys
Am
are.
I close?
I mean, your hands are tied up, like you are mid back, hands bound.
Oh, mid back. Okay, I thought it was low back.
No.
Like close
And-
to like a satchel kind of thing. that you
Well,
can-
it's bound behind. You're like this, back behind your back with a pole
know.
that's sticking in the middle.
I
There is
know.
no.
I guess I wasn't sure where the hands were.
Oh yeah,
I'm
no.
assuming we don't have shit on us.
I mean, you have your stuff. They didn't even bother trying to take your weapons away from you.
I know. I was gonna see if I could reach in and grab the vial of acid.
yeah, and they're facing us, facing the fight.
Yes. To watch.
All right. Well, I have one greater healing. Guess I'll use that. Well, what was that? No, Second wind averages more. Yay.
Nice.
17 health. So maybe I'll live with 2 hits.
Now you can live through 1 hit. There you go. Unless he rolls a crit. Then you'll die immediately.
22 health. Right? Yeah. There's action. No, that's bonus action.
Yep. Exactly. Bonus.
All right. Sure, I'll hit.
Okay.
Won't do shit. Yeah, I've got some that should not be advantage. I still have it there. 14, ticket
Does
misses.
not hit. Nope.
Yep.
Miss.
And nope, no, this one doesn't count. This isn't there.
Okay. Just the 2?
Because I already used bonus action. I mean, might as well use action surge. Yeah, that does give me 2 more hits.
Mm-hmm. That hits. All right. 13 points. That
That's at
misses.
22.
Yeah,
That
we
doesn't.
like
That's not there. That's
That
not there.
that
that's
wasn't
not there.
that wasn't there.
Oh.
He
Yeah, so
rolled that for his bonus and then said, "Never mind, I don't have a bonus."
Then he
I thought you were
actually
just. Yeah, I thought
No,
you were just
it's
gonna take
nope.
his action surge.
The dice are the dice.
Jeff said no. That was I was. Yeah, he said no. It doesn't count. So I took it as doesn't count.
Do you have to
I
take,
did.
do you have to make that wisdom saving throw, Grant?
Yeah, on my hit, I might as well do. Which one?
Okay,
is it?
where's
Fire.
Yeah, the fire one, which he put in as a weird name. All right. Wait.
And yes, I do, Tiggy.
That's great. You
Yeah.
suck at wisdom saves.
He is now
Every time you have to make them.
he is now berserk.
2d6.
Ooh.
11 fuego.
And is he to make a save on that one?
Yeah. A strength save, I think it says.
Mm-hmm.
23.
Fail.
Yeah, so it is not restrained.
Okay. I think that's it.
Yep, that's all I can do.
Okay. Okay. Top of the round. All of you hear a skull shattering, shaking howl. Everywhere around Kaylin Grimm, everyone is holding their hands to their ears. You try as you might to cover them, and you just can't. It hurts so bad. And then in all of your voices, you hear, just let go. If you have any trust in me, just let go. And
Sure.
Kalia and Grim, if you choose to let go, that's fine. If you don't choose, make a wisdom saving throw.
Can't do anything, so I might as well.
It was Thyra's voice in your head.
Yeah.
I can't do anything, so I might as well.
You resist? Or you all let you both let go?
Yeah, we let go.
Yeah.
Okay. When you give in both your heads, you feel a pulling sensation. A sensation that grows stronger, not painful, not unpleasant, but unknowing. Neither of you have ever quite felt this pulling before. That sense, and then all of a sudden, the sense as if you are floating above your bodies, looking down, seeing your unconscious bodies below you. As if you both simultaneously blink, you then open your eyes and you are running through the forest. You feel the wind blowing through your fur, the branches snapping at your every step. You can feel the muscles in your legs as you claw and dig into the dirt, propelling you even faster. Looking up, you see that you are both flanking an enormous dire wolf. Dark forest green fur. And you quickly hear as a passing wind, "He will not take my brother too." And I don't know how to do this, but both of you, I want to know, I don't know if I can give you each this. Show to players? Show to players. How do I do this?
If you want to give them control of one, I think it's on the bio and info tab at the top. To the right of the picture, there's little columns. It says can be played and controlled by.
Ooh.
Running off
Oh.
memory.
Create an NPC?
I'm not entirely sure what you're trying to do. Do you
I'm
just want to
trying
give
to-
them access?
Yes, I'm trying to give them both access to a wolf.
So
In the Wolves tab where there was the show to players option, there's
Yeah, I clicked
also
that.
an
It said
option for
shared.
can be controlled by.
There should be one, you said?
There should be another option for you to like type people's names in for can be controlled by.
Oh, there we go. Grim and Kalia.
Do you have any idea which section of the itinerary of stuff
Is it?
that wolf is sorted
It's-
under?
I guess you guys don't have access to that folder, do you? What folder can I just drag it into characters? Is that a thing I can do, Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The kobolds, sensing that their daddy is dying, emerge from the ground.
They were
That would
there
be
all
terrifying.
along.
that would be fucking horrifying. In players' journals,
Led by Captain Ship himself.
I added
it'll
it
have to be-
to your journals.
I see
Right,
it.
it showed up at the top
Wolf.
in Grant's folder. It exists
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
I
Um,
got wolf.
Either of you can choose. One of you is Moro, and one of you is Frecky.
I'll be Frankie.
Okay.
Kaylee seems to have a bomb with Moros. Oh, they're
And in front of you leads Tor. And we're gonna have both of you roll initiative. With them, where are their sheets?
Yeah.
Um,
We'll have
do
to
they-
select the token.
You have to take their tokens off so that we can have control.
I have to take them off. Okay.
No, you guys can just drag.
Ah!
You can just drag your own in, but
Well, that's
you
he's
do.
gonna take.
I'll delete it. I delete the tokens. You're good.
I'd suggest each of you putting a different colored dot on yours, but you do you.
Where is? I need to pull up his character sheet again. Why didn't that show up?
Oh, I guess I got
You have to click on the token and then roll it.
Oh, look at that. Slightly better.
And it
But
might
not much.
override it.
I'll just change it.
I mean, either way, it's not good. Actually, no, I'm still at a 3. So that's
I
fine.
changed it.
Okay. Well, yeah. Look at us rolling our caster
Yeehaw.
initiatives. Going strong.
But Tor has a lot more decks than Thorin does. So Tor will go first. But yes, both of you open your eyes and you are now embodying Lyle and Frecky and Moro.
Wow, Saren's spirit.
With this, what's his name? He's got a fucker of a movement, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. With this, Tor sprints ahead. The guards and everyone around still clutching their heads, not sure what's going on. Tor will run up and take his slashes at Thorin with advantage. That doesn't hit. Second attack. 21 just hits. He takes 11 points. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say sorry now. There's gonna be a lot of saving throws for all your fucking attacks. So I apologize, but it might help. And he has advantage on strike saves anyway. Yeah, I thought so. That was 1, 2. All right, Tor has his third bite. 21 just hits again. Another 12. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, good. All right. So, Thoriak, what you see, you hear this howl, you hear your mother's voice. You give in. Nothing happens. And then you look up and you see your brother Tor in full sprint through the front gate and just bites and slashes away at Thorin standing in front of you. And with that, it's Thorin's turn. And hearing the ringing, and then all of a sudden the bite at his back, Thorin will turn and take a slash at Tor. His first attack misses. Second attack, that will hit for 19. He will take his third attack again. 25 will definitely hit. 16 more. Okay. And he is just pissed off. Thorin turns and starts slashing away at this massive direwolf that came out of nowhere to attack him. Thoriak, you are next.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I do one thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, attacks.
So
Oh,
this one will be
yes,
in there. Yeah. Yay.
yeah, both hit.
Well, it was supposed to be
Uh,
advantage.
So yeah, so I'll say the first one is definitely hits. We'll say that was the first one.
That's the first one.
Does that roll
Okay.
crit damage?
did not. I'm
That's
going
fine.
to click it again, so
No,
ignore that.
no, you won't. Nope. It appears a crit damage didn't hurt him as bad as you thought it would.
Ah, great.
Your other attacks with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
27 hits. 16. I'm so bad at math. I have like 3 calculators going on. 18 does not hit.
All right. I guess now I use that greater, which is 44 plus 2. No, 44 plus 4.
Yes, 44 plus 4. Come on. Oh, I saw. Okay.
15.
That's not bad at all.
All right, that's it.
Okay. Moro, your turn. I'm assuming that's Kalia?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. You're up.
I'm gonna bite the guy.
All right. Roll a hit with advantage. $14 misses. You get 2. They have 2.
Genuinely don't think we can hit.
You should. You have 2 attacks though. That hits.
Plus 5.
You have to roll a 16.
11 piercing and a strength save.
I'm torn between just freeing myself and you, Keelia.
Well, we only have 50 feet of movement, so that took me 45 to get to him.
Yeah.
I can like just reach the front of my body.
All right. That's your turn, right?
Yep, that's the full extent of what the wolf can do.
Frecky.
I'll be able to free myself on the front. So. Yeah, I'll just go up to the other side.
Okay. Attack with advantage. $16 misses. Oof. And miss. You bite twice. You go for the... He was caught off guard by Moro running up and biting him from the side. Hears you coming, turns around and just lifts a leg. And you whiff. Tor's turn. Tor will... Same thing. He will take his slashes. He will take his slashes and bites. Tor's first one. The 21. That hits. 8 piercing and another strength saving throw. Yeah, 31. That works. What did I say? 8 piercing?
Yep.
Second attack. 18 misses. Third attack. 13 misses. All right. Tor, still standing in holding position, gets one good bite on his neck, goes to claw and try to dig into the damage and just gets shaken off and returns to position. Ah, don't do that. Okay, we're good. It is Thorin's turn. Being now overwhelmed by not only this disrespectful whelp in front of him, who, Thoriak, you realize is looking down on you by him standing roughly 2 to 3 inches taller than you are. This might be the first time in your life, in a very short time span, you went from looking into somebody's eyes to now looking up at someone for the first time in your life. He just laughs. Well, I could use me more wolf pelts. And then we'll take a sideward slash at Frecky. This is not with advantage. 21?
Yep. Yep.
15 points of slashing damage. Wait, where'd the 8 come from?
I think that was your
Oh,
damage
that-
roll.
that's
Like
damage
really,
roll.
really late.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
Took its time.
It's like, yeah, that was aggressive. Second attack, again, versus Frecky. 23.
Yep.
Okay. 9 slashing.
Okay.
Still good?
Yep.
Cool. Third attack. 28.
Yep. Oh, Frankie's dead.
19 slashing.
Didn't matter. Frankie's dead.
Okay. So 1 slash, 2 slash, third slash comes in.
Really hated the one wolf that didn't actually hit him.
Weaklings piss him off.
And in a
Apparently so.
flash of light, Frecky and Grim change places.
I have like
Grim.
5 HP of more than Frankie. That's terrible.
Grim, you are now standing there, unbound, ungagged, and glancing over. Frecky is just sitting there, watching.
Am I taking that last hit?
That was the third. No, the third
Okay,
one
good.
was the swap.
Okay, that's fine.
Thoriak, you're up.
Just didn't want to. I was gonna lose half my health off that.
Afraid. Are we just ignoring the rage damage? I shouldn't say anything.
It
Either
wouldn't
way,
matter.
I mean, there's no way Frankie's living through all 3 of those hits anyway.
I will remember from now on, Jeffrey. Thank you. +6 to every
You're
damage roll
welcome.
he gets.
He actually still would have lived for that third one. I think.
You have to add 18 more damage total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, no, he would have lived through the first 2, so it would have had to go to the third. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Anyway, Thoriak, you're up.
Because that one was low.
Well, seeing him be all. Did it even help though? Nope. No, I'll invoke whatever. So annoying.
Hill.
Is it Hill?
Yeah, the one
Yeah,
that does
Hill.
half damage. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The names don't match.
Oh, fuck. I didn't do that
Do I have
either.
to- Do I have to roll initiative for my character, or am I just taking a 3?
No, you're just taking Moro. No. It's fine because when raging, he should have taken half damage for everything, but we're going to ignore that
Mhm.
and just do it now going forward.
Just count it twice. His
Ev-
total HP is twice whatever you've been counting.
Except for the lightning damage. Unless
Well,
resistant
yeah.
to that too.
Mhm.
So
No.
then it can't be an equal half.
No, his rage is just resistant to
Well,
Oh,
Slashing.
no, disadvantage, okay.
slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning.
Well, I wasn't sure if he had.
Yay,
like,
both hit.
naturals.
Yep, both hit.
1, 2,
12 and
16, 26 total. Well, all right. 10 lightning and 18 slashing.
so 28 total.
26. No,
Whatever.
28, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna use? You have a bonus still, right? Or was your
No,
bonus to Hill?
Was Hill.
The bonus was Hill. Gotcha. Okay. Moro, you're up.
Run away, Moro. Just die like Frankie did.
Well, Mora's gonna try and free Kaylee.
Okay.
Go chew through some ropes.
You're gonna leave his area?
Yes, because if I stay here and take 3 hits, I'm dead. So I
Like,
might as well take
Frankie!
1 hit and go away.
At
Okay.
least Frankie joined the other brother that died, but comes back
This
to
would
life
also
every
give
once in a
Grim
while.
a
and
chance
it's
to
weird.
run away. So
That's also true.
I'm going to do it.
Let me
I
see.
can get away. It's fine.
All right. He will. I'm making sure he has nothing against. God, he can do so much. Oh God. Okay. Does
You
a
might not get away
33
anyway.
hit?
Nah, I'm gonna use silvery barbs to stop that.
Okay.
Or
What's
at
that
least
do?
make you roll again.
Okay.
Roll
You
again,
roll at
take a lower.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
So
The
not a crit.
21 hit.
Basically, just didn't want you to get crit.
So it's 17 points of slashing damage. There's the +6 for rage.
That way Moro lives.
Frecky's not dead.
I know. But
He's not doing great though.
that's also I did. I'm pretty sure this crit probably would have destroyed her.
It's like Frecky's just standing there.
Do I have to roll something to try and choose? His rope?
I'll say roll because you're biting it, right? I'm assuming you're trying to bite the ropes off.
Yeah, I don't know how else a wolf would deal with ropes.
I don't know. I guess
really
roll an
bummed.
attack. Yeah, roll an attack. A bite attack. 14, roll damage. 7 piercing. Okay. So you go and you gnaw at the ropes. The ropes from the chest come free. Or do you go chest or hands first?
Hands.
Okay.
Okay.
Ropes on the hands come free. And they're free.
Wolf has 2 bites, so he's gonna chew at another chunk of ropes.
Okay. Same thing. Roll attack and then roll damage. Yeah. 13. Yep.
Just crit
Bite
over.
at the ropes. Holding your chest bound. Bite them free. They come apart. Kaylee just slumps forward on the ground.
Playing. The guy next to her is just kind of watching. Oof.
This is weird, man. This is weird. Some
Like,
trippy
whoa.
stuff going on here. Wolves appear. This person just kind of slumped. I think they're dead.
Anything else?
No, that's the full turn.
Okay. Not gonna move anywhere.
yeah.
You'll stay put.
Yeah,
Put him
stay
here.
put.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to say I'm gonna give advantage to Thor. So
Okay.
Barb, so let's make give advantage to somebody.
That works. I mean, he already has advantage right now, but that
I
works.
know, but in
Okay.
case something happens.
All right, Mora, that's your turn.
Yeah, that's pretty much all the wolf can do.
All right, Grim. I wish we'll take roll initiative as Grim, and I'll just put you at 3.
You rolled so much better.
I know, right? That's what I should have had the first time.
All right.
Kaylee is just not moving.
Nope.
God, that means more of us to die. Okay. Who do I even want to fuck go? I'll just move over here.
You walk. You walk
I'm
there.
just gonna walk there.
Okay. He can't attack. He already used his reaction.
And I feel like my attack area, but they're all just gonna be all pissy about it. I'm gonna give haste to Thor.
All right.
So on the way, I'm gonna just tap him and haste him.
Okay. Thoriak, you are hasted. +2 to AC
Boy.
and 2 extra attack, right? Yeah.
No.
No,
One.
one extra attack. He just gets one.
Okay, we've
He
done
doesn't
this
get
so
the
much.
He doesn't
I was
get
like,
the extra attack
you
bonus.
don't get the offhand. Is that what it is?
No, he doesn't get the extra attack. So it's just this
It's
his
one.
2 extra attacks, and then he gets an extra attack.
Okay. Sure.
Separate. And
That
then you
works.
get a fast
It's
action.
not a full action.
Okay.
It's very
It's like
weird.
yeah, it's certain things you do. And then
All
I'll
right.
just end there.
Okay. It is Tor's turn, and Tor will continue to bite away.
Oh yeah, you also get +2 to your AC.
Yeah.
16 does not hit.
Imagine a hasted direwolf.
I mean, 16 again does not hit. Again misses. Tor goes and try to bite, and slashed with Thorin fighting and readily raging and aware, just ducks, weaves, and just bats away. Tor. It is his turn. I will be right back though. I have to go to the bathroom. Talk amongst yourselves and think about what you're gonna do or how you're not gonna die.
I feel like if I had tagged all these other people, they would have just kind of converged. And I'd rather wait for you to
Yeah.
get into your body to then fuck them up simultaneously with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
nowhere.
afraid to I want to attack her for getting
Yeah.
us into this mess to begin with,
Yeah.
and I'm afraid of the mess that's going to trigger initiative wise. Pull in her because I think the rest of the crowd would join in.
That's why I didn't want to attack them, so I just decided to buff Thor.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been using the like put damage somewhere else thing, because there's nowhere to put it.
Thor, you can take this. So yeah, I'll probably just do backup attacks on him.
Yeah. I mean, as is, there's not a lot to discuss. We just have to do damage, and the
I mean,
weirder the
luckily,
damage type, the better.
yeah, luckily I can do all that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna do his normal bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Kaylee just needs to get out of a wolf.
I know, I'm stuck in the wolf.
Just rub
Do you
back in
have
and
to
let
die? Because
I
like, goddamn.
guess. I don't know, which is feels terrible.
just let go and die.
Yeah,
Just
jump into fire or something.
Just like Frecky. Frecky's actually dead.
He just didn't want to say it. Yeah, I was like, and you
Frecky's
swap
very
places,
dead.
and I'm just like, wow, there's just a dead wolf tied to a pole.
I was like, so this wolf is now just staked like Vlad the Impaler over there. And or I'm going to take.
I was like, or
the
you're
damage.
taking half your health in one hit.
I know. I was like,
Yeah.
cool. I'm barely better than a dire wolf. I don't want this hit.
You only have 37 hit points.
I have 42. That's my max.
Ooh.
It's okay. That's what I'm at. Less than.
All right.
I'm
Sorry.
rolling d6s every time we level up. I'm not gonna have much. I'm a wizard squishy.
Okay. Thorin is up. Thorin is still very pissed at Tor.
Had
With,
Frecky for his attacks. That does
yeah, he's
so very
super.
much
Yeah,
damage,
Frecky's absolutely hates Frecky.
obviously.
But who's the last person that attacked him? Was it?
It was Thor.
I mean, Tor
'cause
missed
Thor
all three.
missed every attack. So
I
it was
hit
Thor.
one. No, I hit both.
Tor just attacked him, so he'll take at least 2 attacks on Tor. 32 hit. 14.
I wonder if Thor will die too.
You never know.
Who will kill the whole dire wolf pack here?
He's gonna turn around and do the second attack on you, Thor. 31.
Why are you asking?
19 slashing, reduced to what was that? 9,
So like,
right?
+6.
Plus 6.
Mhm. So 28. So
28 reduced to half, which is 14. Yep. Oh, nope. Third attack. 18? I don't think that hits.
Haste then.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think that hits.
Hey,
Woo,
It
that's
helped.
one.
Okay. That is it. He's pissed off. Thoriak, you're up.
Already? Oh yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, you're up after
only
him.
5 people. And we all roll like shit, so.
Yeah. No one rolled well. The highest initiative was 11.
No, that's why I
So
said we all.
bad all around.
We all.
God, where's Kai's +4?
Where's Drones plus amazing?
I guess I. Hold on. Is that a bonus action?
Growing big.
Growing big is a bone.
It's not worth it though. Because I get an attack with my bonus action, so I might as well just do a whole attack instead of getting 1d6.
Yep.
Yep. So 1.
Hits.
Yay. 2. This is the hasty one. And bonus action.
Yeah, shit, all hit.
Yeah.
So much math.
20.
All right. I did it all. We're good.
34. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, so you just
Start
With-
swinging.
feeling the electrifying touch of Grim as he passes by, feeling invigorated, just grip and rip and just start hacking into him. He's hurting. He's got some cuts. He's looking bloody. Anything else?
Nope, that is everything that I have.
All right.
Thor, I'm gonna fireball you, Thor. Don't worry.
Moro.
Go bite his ankles, I guess.
All right. Roll the hit. Roll to bite.
Maybe if I kill Moro, it'll help.
Might also piss off Moro.
Eh,
Misses.
Kayla will be back on her body.
Misses.
You just hear him growl.
All right.
Look threatened.
Grim, your turn.
I'll do chill touch on him.
Okay. What does that do?
I attack first
Is that 17 to hit or is that the damage?
to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay.
Your creepy hand misses with its bitch slap.
Basically, yeah. Do I want? Let's see. Yeah, that'll be it.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right. Tor's turn. Tor's going to sidestep. And he will make his 2 attacks.
I got 3 attacks.
Tor has 3. Yep. You're right. Miss. Miss again. Tor stepping over and just starts slashing, going for the ankles, trying to bite him, and just keeps missing. Again and again and again. He is hurt. He is winded. He is fighting with all his might. Turns and looks up at you, Thor, and just with a twinkle in his eye says, "This is a fight for a campfire."
Good thing we have one in the middle right there.
And then Thorn will take 1 slash at Tor. 30 hits.
I'll use a thing to give him disadvantage. Not that I think it'll matter.
Okay.
You sound so disgruntled about it.
He
I mean,
really
like,
did.
It's gonna
Like,
hit. Yep, it's
Why
That
do you think I
hits.
haven't been using anything? Because they're all gonna just hit. Like, natural 20.
15. And with that, he takes one slash, almost seems to stutter, comes back up top and goes pounding straight down. And just like you saw before, a switch. But not the switch you expected. In a flash of light, there's a change. And then standing before you, shield drawn, flame sword in hand, you just hear, I told you not to get in trouble. And Kai is now standing where Thor was.
Good thing I used this feather of recall.
It's gonna be super fucking complicated now. Why'd I do this to myself?
Yeah, this is all you.
I know, but it was just
You're
it was
literally just
fucking
yourself
it was
over.
beautiful. And I don't regret it at all. What was he? He was
11. You were 11. I remember no one had higher than that. We all suck.
That's fine. That's true. We did all suck. All right, Thoriak.
Yee. I got one thing.
Okay. Before you roll,
Oh wait, I don't have advantage.
before you roll,
All right.
after the switch, you notice after and even right before, there was a feeling as if you had been fighting beside Tor this whole time. As if the weeks that had passed, all of the fights that you and your friends have been in through Waterdeep, it all felt so similar. For whatever reason, you can't figure it out until once the switch happened. And then standing before you as the final will and testament as of the original Thoriak,
You're gonna go
The-
take somebody into the cabin and have
the
sex.
closest companion that Soren said Thor had to a brother in the remaining party, a Thor had to a family member in the remaining party, was Kai. So, from now until the end of time, Thoriak has pack tactics with anyone that he deem a family member. Which means you have advantage if any creature within 5 feet of you that you deem family. So that would be an advantage. It still misses, but that would still
It
be an
still missed.
advantage.
There you go, Jeff. You got such a great explanation for poor attack.
Well, I said before he rolled. He rolled anyway. It's not my fault.
Sorry, just adding Vin Diesel's family to my list of features.
How you win all fights.
It was the one thing I swore it was going to be Kalia. I asked Soren over and over again, "Are you sure?" He was like, "Yup."
Drawn or verm.
He's like, "Yup, it's Kai." And I was like, "Really?" I was like, "You had a lot of." I was like, "You talk to Kalia a lot." Nope. Kai and I can speak Dwarvish. I was like, "Nope, we can both speak Elvish." Yup, Kai. Okay.
We can both speak dwarvish.
I was like, I tried. It wasn't happening.
I thought it would have been
Nice.
verm or drawn.
Can do anything with family.
Yes.
Do. Oh wait, it should be advantage now.
It should be
there's
advantage. 21 hits.
Come on. Oh. Can do anything like with family.
Alright, that's 2 attacks.
And then you got these.
Here's the hasty one. Nope.
18 misses.
Bonus action.
25 hits.
all those fights, especially that sewer one where Thor didn't actually fight and he was.
Oh, he's looking so
good.
fucked. Is that it?
That's all I got.
All right.
'Cause
Seeing Kai appear and just feeling just the sense of family that you felt the whole time that you were at Waterdeep, that slowly grew and grew from a friendship to to family members amongst all of your friends, Tor, your mother, Lyle and Frecky, Moro and Frecky. Fucking Lyle?
I
You
was always
bastard.
there with you.
There's so
I
many
was
fucking
family. You
names.
there with me the whole-
You've done this to yourself.
Oh, believe me, Thor, Thorin. Yeah, I'm well aware.
You
And Tyra?
only
And Thyra. Believe me, I know. You just instantly know I can fucking do this, and you just start hacking away, and he's hurt. Moro,
I'm gonna try.
let's do it. Oh, 18 misses.
I don't think I've hit once.
You
No,
got
you
it.
did.
Come on.
I've never hit once.
33. There we
Hey!
go.
Damn, okay. 14 points of piercing damage.
And he rolls. I mean, he rolls a strength, but sure,
I
maybe.
don't think he can literally fail this.
Maybe he rolls a 1.
Through
You've-
all
The rules is written, it still
No,
passes.
crit.
through all
Actually,
those
you'd have to-
high-speed chases.
Oh, a DC's 13. Yeah, he cannot fail.
Well,
He
it
c-
depends if you count a crit fail as a fail regardless.
I would. That I actually would. If he rolled
That's
a
a
1, he'd
D&D
fail.
test.
Yeah. He would. The only way he would naturally fail is with he'd have to roll a 1 with Tor.
And that's
Um,
Two
you'd
ones.
act- I was gonna say, yeah,
Oh yeah. But all right. That it?
That's it.
Okay. Grim.
I'm just gonna cast Magic Missile level 2.
'Kay.
on him.
3 damage.
Is it 3 damage or free?
Free.
Free damage.
Gotcha. Is it
15
11 or is that 15? 15. Okay.
And then I'll spend 2 sorcery points and quicken another chill touch.
22 hits.
Woohoo. I'm 9.
And remember,
If he ever wants to heal, he can't until my next turn.
That's fine. Okay.
That's it. Exactly,
What was
Thor.
that, Thor?
Exactly.
I clicked show spell description and it broke.
Yeah, it does it. Yeah, it does it a lot.
He clicked
It doesn't-
family.
it just doesn't work if it's not the original host.
Well, what am I doing? Oh, you're doing it
never
again?
mind. No, I was
Oh.
I was trying to put it in the chat.
It's like that misses. Okay.
I
It's
only hit
Kai.
once.
It's Kai's turn. 19 misses.
Don't you have
Yeah.
advantage?
Why would Kai have advantage?
Flanking.
Yeah, I thought you'd be flanking on Moro.
He does.
You have fun-
Kai just
you have-
appeared.
You have a flanking bonus though.
I assumed you would know that it's an ally. Because they just attacked this guy that you can see is threatening.
I mean, it doesn't matter to you, the attacker. The point of flanking to give the advantage is that the person you are harrying is
It's distracted.
distracted. Their attention.
There's the advantage. His second attack, I'll roll with advantage though.
Not
24
attack
hits.
tactics, it's flat out flanking.
Yeah.
If Moro
Okay.
moves, then he loses it.
But if Kai moves back to here, he gets it back.
Who gets it? What back? What?
I was just saying if he
Good.
moved over here.
Oh, what wouldn't change? Advantage would happen no matter what. All right. Kai has joined the fight, is super fucking confused, but he trusts Thoriak, so he slashes away.
Start chopping.
He
Oh, his voice is
is
so high now.
He is on death's door. It is Thorin's turn. With everything that happened, with all of these people going in and out, this person just appeared next to him and decided to try to cut him down. He is pissed. He's going to take all 3 attacks against Guy.
Man,
20
Frank kills his own character.
27 hits. God, that would be fucking poetic, wouldn't it?
Mhm. I mean, he's
No, he
starting
just
off.
doesn't want to kill me, so I'm starting to wolf.
He just does not care about you.
He's starting off with 20 damage. That's not a gentle touch.
Yeah, that kind of hurt.
I
Second
can't even,
attack.
like warding flare or anything, because I'm a wolf.
30 hits.
I just don't know if I make a roll at disadvantage, he's gonna get like a 29.
Mhm.
Oh, I just don't.
Yeah,
want
I've just
to.
given up.
I'm only just saving it for crit.
His third hit, he will go for Moro after 2 easily hit attacks against Kai. 30.
Man, if you roll a 1.
I was gonna say, I think you need to roll a 1 to not hit.
16 damage to Moro.
More of that, yeah.
Nope. still a wolf.
Thoriak.
Can I just kill Moro?
You're up, Thoriak.
All right, see him just swinging all over, like just like miner style. Boof, 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 boof.
Like Minecraft up in here.
Raise the shocking. The axe with electricity coursing through it, and
Yup. Dwarven thrower.
nope,
Yup.
it's a
Oh,
normal
he's
axe.
been
I have
battle
not
hacking
used
it.
the dormant thrower. Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Obviously that hits.
If he was using the Dwarven throw, would it just be full damage, or would it still be half? Since it's magical.
It'd still be.
Oh,
it
it's
doesn't
still-
matter.
Yeah, that
Matter.
doesn't affect rage.
That's
No,
what,
yeah,
that's what
yeah.
I was
No,
asking.
yeah,
I wasn't
yeah.
sure if it was all, if it was just not magical.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
I know what I'm.
Scroll it, it'll just die.
Action, free action, and the bonus. Woo!
That haste helps you a lot. That's damage.
It did.
So, seeing the pinball effects of the berserk Thorin just cutting down everything that he can possibly see in his path, you raise up your battle axe and just go down in a big swing motion, and then in a split second, there is a lightning bolt that pierces down right in front of you. And as you chop through it, the lightning encompassing the axe and just cleaving into him. Thoriak Axebreaker, how would you like to do this? Kai had him to 1 fucking hit point.
True to Kai fashion.
The 1 fucking hit
In high
point.
fashion, Thor steals his kill.
Ugh.
Well, being super, super fast, it'll just be a blur of
Like,
lightning gauntlet charged axes from both hands. Just
the best part is you got lightning core, like just kind of surrounding your body too. That's why you're so hasted.
yeah, zapping in time with Grim, and just effectively like a tree, chop right through the torso.
All right.
Oh, so no one will hear it.
And Thoriak. Thorin. I really did this to myself. Thorin Axe Bearer is no more. From the bottom, or from the gate, as Thoriak, as you just cleave right through, this massive being in front of you just splits in half and falls on the ground. You see Thyra and Tor approaching from the bottom, and I will replace
It's still the wolf.
for now.
She'll never be back to normal again.
You see Tor and Thyra approach from the bottom. As they walk through, everyone, the whole pack surrounding you, is just dumbfounded. Jaws dropped. Ever since the piercing howl in their minds, they have just frozen. As if paralyzed. They just stopped. And then seeing their leader cut in half and fall on the ground, they have no idea what is happening. Seeing their champion, their leader, the strongest among them, get cut down, they don't know what to do. As you see your mother and brother walking towards you, all of a sudden your mother starts to change. She takes a step in normal rhythm, and then the fur slowly recedes and falls away. The four-legged direwolf that you know slowly stands up and changes, and then standing before you. Fuck, that you heard it. Where's her description? I don't have it. And then standing before you is a beautiful. Oh, that's not the right character token, but okay. Ignore the token. It's not right. And then standing before you is a very beautiful, around 7 foot tall, long blonde hair Goliath, and will speak to you in a tone you are most familiar with. Thoriak, welcome home. And you'll see everyone seeing this form of Thyra, this human form that you have never seen before, all drop their weapons and fall to their knees. You see, as she approaches the body, Graza, who has been sitting here watching the entire time, just white-faced, jaw drops as she watches your mother walk in. At this, as she approaches the body, she will kind of turn to wherever Moro is roaming around.
Moro Kalia is just like growling at Graza.
Like, whoa.
And she will just wave her hand, and then Kalia, your consciousness now returns to your body, unbound. Thankfully,
Face first in the dirt.
but face first in the dirt.
There was some
In-
shit nearby.
in
Hopefully there was no poop this
warm-
time.
In the warmest pile. No, just face first in the dirt. But
That's where
un-
Moro went when she had
but unharmed. Thyra will approach and kneel down and kind of cup her hand over the head or over the face of Thorin, and glancing up at you and then glancing back down will say, he is what was good in you. All that was good in you went to him. And then she will stand up.
Daddy?
Does Thoriak say anything to that?
Daddy?
just gonna go around and quietly start giving people who really look like they need it some healing hugs.
Like Tor and Thor.
Yeah. Or like Morrow and Frecky and
They're fine.
Thor.
Okay.
Tor looks completely untouched.
To Thor.
Morrow and Frecky need some hugs, and so does Tor, apparently.
Yeah. Oh no, Tor looks perfect. Thor could use it.
Yeah.
But Tor looks perfectly fine.
Morrow has 4 hit points.
Yeah.
I mean, Frecky died. Like, completely.
Frecky
He was
is
just-
alert. It's almost like
Right.
something pulled him away at the last minute.
Yeah, he was still very low.
14 points of healing to Frecky because he's closest.
Okay. Anything, Thoriak, that you respond to that?
Thoriak opens his mouth to say something, and then the spell wears off, and he just turns into a juddering mess.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
you
that's
just-
right. I just
You
kinda
just feel
dropped it.
exhausted. You don't turn to a
Like,
juddering mess. You just feel exhausted.
I like wait till he's running back saying that. I'm like,
You're
oh,
just
yeah, shit.
drained.
Or you get 20.
Ah, you get 20.
The Thoriak is mildly confused as to what you saw in this man.
Believe me, he was not. This was not the man I knew. The man I knew was before all of this. And she'll glance around to the village. The man I knew was before even you. I think I briefly told you about your story. When you were born, we were overjoyed to have a son. But you wouldn't cry like the others did. You were small, frail, and pale. And you weren't breathing. I don't know what came over your father, but at that sight, something broke in him. And he cast us out. There was no way his son could be dead. In a tribe that reveres strength, there is no child of his that could have been as weak as to die before birth. So, naked and alone, I grabbed you and ran. That's when we found Brady. And that's how we found the corpse room. And after a long night, he saved you. He brought you back with the help of that mushroom. We never came back here. We had not seen them. I had not seen them until the raid years ago. And when I saw him, I knew you had to run. You had to be free. So I let you go, to never turn into this man.
Hmm. So, when the Thoriac said Brodinok's food was life-changing, it was actually... Oh. But you have not to fear. The Thoriac will not follow in the path of his father. For his father was not happy man. And the Thoriak is happy, man.
He was happy once. You have his laugh. Like, don't imagine he laughed much. But had he have been the man I once loved, I believe he might have loved you once. But sadly, this is what became of him.
Well, if he wasn't such a jerk, the Thoriak would not have had to do this.
No, you would not have. And Thyra will stand up. And then she will embrace you in a hug. And you have felt her hugs many times, but this hug is different. You've hugged your mother, who was a wolf. Now you are hugging your mother as your mother in a big, warm embrace. She will pull away and touch your face as a tear will roll down hers. She will turn back and look at Graza and say, "Come here, dear." Graza, with speed unbeknownst to all of you, runs over and kneels and looks up. "Yes, my lady?" Thyra will look at you and then look down at the body of Thorin and look back at you, Thoriak. The clan still needs a leader. And I know someone that would be a huge help.
There's no libraries for Grim to go to. I don't think he'll want to stay.
He's right. I wouldn't. I'm not really a woodsy kind of person for too long.
What about just you? You can stay in your home with your family, and your friends can come and go as they please. You can take the mantle that should have been yours and lead the way your father should have led. And with this happening, Ha'a
Oh,
will fly down.
it's all bird.
Graza will put out her arm, and Ha'a will land. And she will just pet the bird. "Why, I have missed you, Freya."
Wow, your bird betrayed you.
And then she will put
You can even talk to it.
the falcon on her shoulder, as the falcon now sits on Graza's shoulder and not your own.
The Thoriak is betrayed by those closest to him once again. Ah,
All those deep conversations late at night with it. Never told you.
As you say that, Tor will then walk up, go between. I can't do it here. Will nuzzle in between Thyra and Graza, and then look up at Graza and go, "Well, I didn't expect to see you here."
the Thoriak feels out of the loop.
Tor looking at you. "I told you how I was kidnapped by this pack, yes?
Yes.
I told you that they poisoned and tortured me, yes?
Thoriak was there for that conversation too.
And I told you that I escaped.
Yes.
Graza freed me.
This makes a lot more sense to the Thoriak now.
To which case, Graza will then speak. I was very young when they took Tor. I was but a servant of Thorin, not a slave, just a servant. But I could not sit by and watch while they poisoned and beat Tor. So one night, I let him go. And your father did not like that. He gave me this that night. And she'll point at the massive scar across her face. That axe of his packs a blow. But, barring the disrespect and betrayal, we, and she'll gesture to the clan, or the pack, believe in strength above all else. What child should survive a blow from that axe, let alone a blow across the face? So, he kept me around. I grew strong. Strong enough that I hoped to kill him myself one day. And when I heard of you, and who you said your mother was, I did not believe it. To me, Milady was dead. And you never were. So I had to know. And I was, thankfully, wrong.
Well, yes, the Thoriak does exist, and sounds like the Thoriak has inherited a position here.
It is yours to claim. And all here have witnessed that the claim is yours to have. No one here can dispute what you've done. And I will not either. I did not want the Alpha, but I would rather anyone have it than him. And knowing where you come from, I believe you will make a strong Alpha, one worthy to follow.
Well, Thoriak will stand a wee bit straighter, set the shoulders back. In that case, he will use a giant smite to grow to large size. And say, it sounds like the Thoriak has much to live up to, including a name. But the name I choose. And then he will try to slam down his dwarven thrower on the axe on the ground in the hand of Thorin.
To shatter it? To break the
Doing
axe?
his best, yeah.
Okay. Do an attack roll. It's really just damage. But roll an attack and then hit damage.
All right.
Roll the damage.
Plus.
And with that,
38.
describe how you break the hammer of Thorin.
Thorak grows large, flexes the metal gauntlets ripped off the hands of an automaton.
You're muted.
Damn.
That sounds so cool, I bet.
It was.
Robin seemed impressed.
Say it again.
He's over here talking with his hands, forgetting the S to push to talk.
Yep.
You do the hands, Robin.
Thorak grows tall, stands tall, and flexes the gauntlets ripped off of an automaton, causing lightning to course through them in the head of the hammer. He will raise it to the sky and just shout, "I am Thoriak Axebreaker," and slam it down with a crack of lightning. An axe is broken.
And with that, you live up to your name.
Harper, you guys were in sync. Complete.
And with the shatter, you hear off in the distance some guard, some Margot. We also have a lot of ale.
I will not change the Thoriak's last name to Ale Drinker, but that will happen.
It's my middle name now.
Always, he'll just be known as Thoriak the Drunk.
With that, Graza, Tor, and Graza, Tor, and everyone else, Vin Diesel family. Yep. Will all look up at you. And Thyra will say, Thoriak, will you become the Alpha? Do you claim the title head of the Pack of Howls?
The Thoriak does. Yes.
Graza will then lean down and work on taking off the breastplate and the straps that go to the metal plate. And as she goes to put it on you, it seems to stretch and go completely around and encompass your now large form. And Thoriak now has an adamantine breastplate, which is AC 13 plus your con, which also makes it so any crits are normal, which is why the critical didn't matter.
Nice.
It doesn't matter because he was raging, so it would have been.
Well, no, it would be half anyway, but yes, but that was before I realized I took half, so he took the full normal. To that, then Graza, with her staff in hand, puts a fire in her other, and then shouts to the pack, all hail our new Alpha, and then shoots a fireball into the sky as everyone around starts "Ow!" and howling in salute to the now new Alpha of the Pack of Howls.
Yeah.
Kai standing there will look around and then look up, just slouch and say, I was in the front door. I was almost home and I had to come here. You guys were fine.
I didn't call you.
I know.
Appeared.
Heard some lady in my head.
Don't look at me. Grim still has the feather in his back pocket.
Can I have that back?
You know what? No.
What? That was really important. And I want to be honest.
Yeah.
I
So,
don't. And he's gonna lean to Kalia. I don't really trust Grim with it.
hey, I didn't use it at all.
I trust Grim with it more than Thoriak.
If I
It's
give it to
fair.
Thor, he'll just call it. If I give it to Thor, he'll just call you up to drink with him.
So
Oh.
if the
He gets
Thoriak
called
tosses that in the beer, will the Kai appear in the beer?
No.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Time
big
for your-
fella. I'll smack your thigh. So, you've been busy.
Thoriak is king now.
Thoriak got drunk
You got
It was pretty cool to
drunk?
watch. Yeah, it
and
was.
then immediately passed out.
So
Hmm.
did
That's what
we,
hap-
and we only took party sips.
That's what happens when you get drunk.
Turns out Thoriak cannot hold liquor, apparently.
Well, Graza
Drunk
then
people.
chimes in. Well, you have been drinking pretty light stuff.
The Thoriak would like you to know that this beer is brewed with the finest dead bodies.
Kai just looks back and goes, I'll pass. Thanks, though.
You're probably better off. That beer is like 2% away from peach stripper.
Mm.
Tastes good though.
It's very sweet.
Can't be good for your liver though.
I'll hold.
Hangover's a bitch.
Yeah, that
Oh.
doesn't look fun. None of this looks fun.
We
This
didn't
all
even
happened when
we
you-
didn't even drink that much.
This all
Look
happened
fun.
when you drank. This doesn't look fun for me at all. No.
Oh no, this is just what happens when you step in on 3X family issues.
Well, he has a lot of issues. We knew that before.
Thoriak's family has one less big issue now. It's all good.
Sure, there's one less tea.
The Thoriak turned it into 2 smaller issues.
So, what all are you gonna? Is there any plans you have to talk about? Any goodbyes you all want to say? As looking upon Thoriak, a dude in his giant form with his newly found breastplate, the symbol of.
We might as well stay and celebrate Thor's.
Yeah, we'll stay like a night at least.
Right.
Celebrating.
Thoriak, anything you want to say?
To them
or do or anything you want to say to anyone?
well, being drunk the first time, then promptly getting beat the fuck up. His opinion of drinking has lowered some.
So minuscule that doesn't matter though.
But the Thoriak will look to have all 3 of them, I guess. Not just 2 anymore.
Mhm.
And just go. If any of you are ever lost or scared or need friend, know that you can find it in the Thoriak in the woods. In the high fort. Grand fort.
Fuck you
Great.
guys.
The great high forest.
You'll find it in excellent forest.
Buddy, you know that you got this family here, but if you ever make your way back to Waterdeep, there'll be family there too.
Send Thoriak his money.
Yeah.
I don't run the bar. You
Yeah.
want us to
We'll
you too.
we'll send the money. We sure will.
The Thoriak knows where you live.
And
Roddy
we know
might
where
be
you
getting
live.
a cut of your money. Apparently, you owe him for your life.
Hey, send the Brody knockout.
Thyra just nods at that.
You know, that's
Yep.
not a terrible idea. We'll use some of Thor's money to pay for an escort for Brody and have him
No,
bring what's
we
left.
don't even need to give him an escort. Do you want? We can send the kobolds with him.
Mm.
Oh God. That seems like chaos incarnate.
Exactly.
I I
The
love it.
Brody and the kobolds do get along very
But
well.
you do know that they'll get here safely.
I fucking love that
Will
thought.
they? Will they?
They'll
Brody
get-
might be missing another limb by the time they get here. The kobolds will be fine. I'm worried about Brody.
Brody will be cool.
Let's be
We
honest,
respect Brody so much.
Brody is a god. Okay, we all know that. Okay, well, if nothing else, you guys party your way through the night, through the evening, having any drinks if you also wish.
Not after that.
Not after that.
I'm not gonna have that drink again.
Yeah, there are others. There are other ales being passed around as well,
It's like
but
the weakest one.
the Sleepwalker's
Delia
Ale.
sets up in the corner and starts using her brewer's kit to leave Thor a present.
Oh, okay. What is this present?
Just a little dwarven beer. A little something
Ooh.
special. Tell him it'll be aged and drinkable in like 3 months, 4 months. If he wants it to taste really good, let it sit for 6.
Ooh. Do you give it to him at night or in the morning after all the festivities?
In the morning when he's less enticed to try and drink the nasty sludge that isn't beer yet.
That's fair.
The cloak that Thor wore when we came in here, I want to take that and then using the sewing kit I have, I want to sew on the back 2 axes together and then below it a direwolf.
Okay. Easy enough. Anything else you all do? Anything else you all say?
Just don't be a stranger.
We'll miss
The
you, big
Thoriac
guy.
is very strange.
We'll miss you, big guy, but we're glad everything worked out.
The Thoriac will miss you as well.
And with partying happening throughout the night, everyone.
Has questions.
Okay, they can ask whatever questions Kaylee wants to ask to whoever she wants to ask.
Are Moro and Frecky actually like Thyra's children? And if so, did they have shape-shifting powers? Or
No, Moro and Frecky. Thyra is more of the mother. She's like the den mother that like watches over everyone. Moro and Frecky are just normal direwolves that parents died in the raid. That took Lyle. And I'll just keep talking. The cloak of fur on Thorin's back is Lyle.
oh, that's just rude.
That's
Yep.
why we kept thinking about him.
Yeah.
Kept mixing him up with.
Oh, no.
Thor.
I fucked up my notes hard on that one because Frecky was supposed to be captured here and twisted and was going to fight alongside Thorin. But I already said he was alive and I was like, ah, fuck. So I just destroyed that whole thing. What other questions do you have in or out of game?
No,
Ira.
that was the big one. When you were like, yeah, by the way, this wolf is a person. I'm like,
Yep.
the wolf is mom.
Yep.
How does this work?
Thyra is a very, very powerful druid. That wild shape her entire life, basically, to keep everyone away and at bay.
Nice.
Any other lingering questions? I have a lot of answers. I wrote down way more than I should have.
Is there anything you wanted to share?
So much more. So the corpse room only grows.
This Graz's wings.
She is a God. What level is she? She is. She has what I know Tig will eventually want to have.
Was she a sorcerer?
She has draconic resilience and dragon wings. Yeah, she's like a 12th level sorcerer or something.
14 then.
Or yeah, she's a 14th level sorcerer. So that is one of the things she has. She gets
We attacked
wings.
everybody, but they have just all attacked us.
They were all paralyzed after the howl. They were not moving.
Oh, so if I just has a fireball, they just
Yeah.
kind of get wrecked.
Yeah, they would all instantly failed and
Sweet.
taking all damage. But
A bit
no,
worthless for the Thor fight, but that was
there was no way I was having you fight him and all of them. You all would have died. Not even close.
Thor almost died flat out.
on the first turn.
You got a lot lower than I thought you were gonna be. I'm not gonna lie.
I can
also
tell
got-
in your eyes.
I was like, shit. I was like, I have to make this. So I basically just made him paralyzed for like a round, and luckily Tor got close enough and was in a better initiative. Like he got close, like his initiative was high enough that I was like, oh, it works out. He can just stack. But yeah, the corpse shrooms only grow in mass graves, which is why the hope was there was no more. The cult of the bloody tears. The reason why they all vanished in one go is they all killed themselves in a mass suicide
Where do they do that?
in the temple where the thing grew, where Tor
mushroom
lived.
was.
So yeah.
Oh, I never found their dead bodies or skeletons or blood.
Oh, this was like years ago.
Skeleton.
No, everything would have been decomposed pretty much by then. Just years.
What happens if we pass through the gate? Arch.
Nothing.
Oh.
Not a fucking thing.
Phew! I'm glad we dodged it every time.
That's a lie. Something
I got
happens.
hit by nothing. Yeah.
Not a fucking thing.
You just lied.
False sense of security.
I had a thought that it would be like an alert, like if you walked through that it would like alert Tor. But I was like, nah, fuck it. I'm just gonna make it like it's just there. Walk through it if you want. It's just a decoration.
Nope, you spent too much time describing it. It was clearly a trap.
That was the point. That was the plan.
Definitely got-
Yeah. I wrote a lot of shit for this. I wrote a lot. So hopefully you enjoyed some of the break from our usual escapade to say goodbye to Thor.
Real question. Did you enjoy DMing?
I fucking loved it. I had so much fun. The amount of shit that I planned on that you guys just fucking destroyed. Like, in no thought of my mind where I was like, they're going to want to heal Tor. 100%. Nowhere in my mind was like, yeah, he's charismatic. I'm like, no. The plan was you guys would get a potion of fucking Revivify. And then you were like, let's heal him. And I was like, fuck, okay. Sure. Let's see what I can do with this. And the
What happened if Thor rolled like a 1?
he would have
on
woken
that
up in
D4?
an hour. He would have woken up earlier.
Oh, so that was just the amount of time.
Ah.
Yep.
The four
So it was
bad.
always it
Mhm.
was always going to work.
Yes, it was always going to work. It was just how long. I had thought to doing a day of like he'll roll and that's how long it'll take to go back. And if
I was
you
really
had-
pumped up this fight.
Had you guys have fallen asleep at the, well, that was a thought too. If you guys go back and rest and then wake up and go, but no, yeah, you rolled a 4, so I made it an hour. I made it 4 hours. All worked out. I'm super happy you guys all 3 of you drank the fucking ale. I had to find a way to incapacitate 2 of you
Mm-hmm.
because I wanted that mind shift
If
so
I
much.
rolled that high. If I rolled below 10, I would have been like, nah.
I wanted that mind shift so much for you guys to switch.
What would you have done?
You guys would have remained fucking paralyzed while Tor just came in. And then if Tor dies, the switch was always that Kai was gonna come in at the end as like an ultimate failsafe of like, fuck, I can't kill all of them. because I had it written out like if you guys resisted, like if you guys said no, you weren't going to give in. It wasn't even going to be a roll. It was just okay. Like she wasn't forcing you. I had this whole thing written out of like she was basically
I
like,
just meant if we didn't drink the beer, how would you?
if you didn't drink it, Graza has some shit. I was gonna give Thorin some shit as well. He was gonna have a necklace of fuck, what is it? It's basically a necklace that cancels out all magic within a 10-foot radius.
Oh,
Which makes you spellcasters fuck.
Just the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, it's basically just cancels out all the spellcasters. And Graza sat in the back, and I was just waiting to use her counter spell if I felt like it. But I was like, it's fine.
Nobody cast anything big.
No, but Tig casted some stuff, and I had a thought if she was gonna be like, no
it was cantrips and
oh, I know.
Stuff.
But I thought that she was just gonna cut it off and be like, no magic whatsoever. I was like,
I was counterspelled her.
She'd allow it. Yeah, I know. But
just counterspell with the counterspell, and it's fine.
Yeah.
Then I would have started putting the she would have gotten one of the attacks.
Yeah, she would have been. Tig, she was one of them that I said if you fought her, it would have hurt. The one I said that would have massacred each and every one of you was Thyra.
Why would we attack Thyra?
Oh, if you
just don't piss off an archdruid and it's fine.
well, yeah, if and I had this planned out as if Soren was actually playing Thor. If Tor died, if Thoriak killed Tor, Thyra would have snapped, and a 20th level druid would have then been your demise.
True, Soren doesn't know that you can do incapacitating attacks.
No, Soren. Well, I would have, because I totally feel like Soren would have been like, yeah, he hurt my family. Like he would have been like, yeah, he hurt Grim. I'm gonna kill him. I'm like, okay, cool. Here it goes. Bye bye. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. I had a blast, and this, for whatever reason, this story came super fucking easy to me.
Hey, nice. It's always great when that happens.
Yeah, and Thoriak isn't actually cursed by the gods. He has a very high racial intolerance for his family being what they are and what they drink. And after traveling around for years and never being able to get drunk, someone at a tavern finally said, "You must be cursed by the gods," and that was it.
And he believed it.
And then, yep, because it's how he is. He was forever cursed by the gods that he could not get drunk.
Clearly,
and
had good enough moonshine.
Mm-hmm. And God, I would have loved if everyone originally was in it, so I could have had Jeff play Brody.
Yeah, it would have been fun.
That would. Oh, I had a whole bunch of. I had thoughts like when you guys spent the night, Thyra was just gonna appear in human form and like drag Brody away and been like, "Hey, this is what like. This is me. This is what I look like. Keep your mouth shut, but thank you."
Oh, okay. That's
like, no.
Oh, let's be real. Brody's probably got like a 30 charisma.
Oh, 100%. Brody would have smooth talked his way. Yeah.
He doesn't tell any of us anything.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I'm super happy. Hopefully, Jeff, I gave you enough time and a break to actually play as a character that you never would normally play as.
Yeah.
Soren barely played as him.
That's true. Soren barely played at him. The fightless fighter.
Yeah, it was not how I would have built the character, but it was still fun to play.
I'm glad. And yeah, and it never will happen, but if for whatever reason any of them return, and Soren returns as Thor, he's gonna be so fucking broken, it's not even gonna be funny.
Good thing he only knows 3 things about his character, so
not being able to get critted on and pack tactics with anyone he dubs family. So yeah. Well, thank you all for playing. Hopefully you had fun.
Yeah, really.
Hopefully it was enjoyable.
I always have fun.
Good. And then Jeff,
I
I relinquish DMing back to you.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do you guys want to do a in person for our first campaign, first session of the new campaign? If you guys are free.
It would have to not be a Monday, obviously.
No,
No,
I mean
yeah.
yeah, it would be a Saturday. A Saturday in February.
Do we have any Saturdays left in February?
Or we just don't do the first one, and we just
I mean, yeah, I can. It doesn't have to be the first one.
Yeah, it's like,
and we
I
just
would
plan
not
it in
be
person.
against it, but I don't think we have a free weekend.
I mean,
That's fine.
It just depends on how late we want to start. We could do the back half of February, but like my mom's birthday is the 10th, so Super Bowl weekend is just like packed for us.
Yeah. No, I mean that's fine. We don't have to. We can play normally, and then just plan it in person. Because
Yeah.
playing it in person with 4 people is a hell of a lot easier than 8.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm definitely down to try and schedule like every now and again an in
I mean,
person.
yeah, I would only be
Agreed.
free. I'm only free on the 3rd of the 17th, so. I mean,
Yeah, 17th works for me right now. But
hmm
so if we wanted to, we could do that day, or we could just push it back to a different time.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
fine
we
with
can
that.
we can talk schedule in the little group chat.
not a problem.
Or
And I
depends
guess,
on, is Jeffrey ready?
well, I guess yeah. Jeff, let us
Yeah.
know whenever we
Oh,
do
yeah,
another
that's
D
fine.
and D.
It shouldn't be too long.
We can
Oh,
still
no.
skip next Mondays and just do BG3
Well, yeah.
to give you.
I was
another
like,
week.
we either BG3 next Monday or D&D next Monday.
I'll leave that up to you, Jeff.
Yeah, I'll see. I have a lot of conceptual stuff, but I'm trying to like do long-term things, which is the getting it narrowed down and specific is the annoying part.
Love it.
But while I have all of you here,
Mm-hmm.
started a new campaign.
Yep.
I see 1, 2, 3. Robin is not in it.
Ah,
Yet.
Robin.
It's in the chat, but what email do you use?
Oh, I thought you could just invite the player. I thought
can't
we
if
did
I have
that.
her email.
Oh, I was like, I thought we did that last time.
There you go, Robin. It's in that. Launch game. Oh, it says you're in. Yeah.
I have both. I have those 2 and that one. Okay.
Yeah. So you all might need to tell her how to copy her character over.
Oh yeah, what is it again?
If you go to.
It's after you join. Oh yeah, there. Yeah. You got it, Tig. I know. I remembered, but I know what it is.
Yeah. So I think you had to go to the. If you go to the Waterdeep Dragon Heist one, and then you go to Tools, there's characters previously vault.
So not in. So go to the home roll 20
Yeah,
page.
you're at like the home page, like where you would launch game and everything. Then you go to Tools, characters previously vault, and then
You might have to wait a bit. Tig took a bit.
yeah. For some reason, it didn't pop up the first time. Like right now, I don't know why I don't have the 2 characters, or I don't have Grim in here. Like he's in there, but he's
Yeah, I
not in
gotcha.
Tools. I don't know why. Weird.
All right. So she's got it.
And then the
vault.
mic. She does have it in the vault.
Yes.
And then it
then-
should say next to the top location that looks like a folder. It says move character. You click on it, and then you should be able to just like it's a drop down. Yeah, or yeah, you click on then just click employees of the dragon's arrow, and it should just drop right in there.
All right, I think that worked.
And then open up the campaign, and it should show.
Cool. So yeah, add all of your new stuff in there.
Yep.
So what are you all taking, if you don't mind sharing?
I took, and it's already in on this one. I took the skilled feat. So I got 3 proficiencies. So I got proficiencies in thieves' tools, in stealth, and I think it's perception. I think it was the one that I'm the only one that's proficient in that now. Or investigation. I think it was investigation actually.
Yeah, because I think I was gonna do pretty much the same thing and take athletics, perception, and I'm trying to remember what the third one was I was gonna do.
So yeah, then if you took perception, then I took it in investigation.
I
remember
took the
Jeff-
ritual caster feat and a +1 to intelligence.
The only thing I gained in between was the proficiencies and thieves' tools. I think that was it. And I already added the studded leather armor that I got from the Castliner. Or not Castliner. From... Oh no, yeah. Victoria Castliner. That's right.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, yeah.
Glamored.
Intimidation, that's what it was.
Oh, you did intimidation? I think I did. I think I did investigation. I honestly can't remember.
I'm pretty
It
sure
makes
that's what you
sense.
said.
I don't know which one I was proficient in before, so it's...
Well, because
You
I had like a
weren't-
whole
you definitely weren't.
story for how I would get these skills.
Oh, great! You are already proficient in perception.
Okay, then it was investigation I took. All right, only 1 negative.
I'm trying to get the ring of protection.
Do you have it? Or do you look in the
I
compendium?
I have it. Yeah, I found it. I just can't drag it in here. Every time I try to drag it, the window closes.
You should drag it in and then just look at the item list. Does it show up in your inventory?
Well, I'm trying to get it into my inventory.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying when you drag it over, it doesn't appear in the inventory.
No, when I drag it over, my character sheet closes.
Oh, is your character sheet broken out? You can't have it broken out. It has to all be in the Roll20.
Thought I had it.
It can't be split